Hello, hello, beauties, and welcome back to yet another episode of White Wolf, the Geralt of Rivia. And today I'm pretty sad actually because I'm so scared. Scared shirtless, not shirtless. We'll be refining here. So scared that I'm gonna finish chapter 3 and say goodbye to Triss. So I will try so hard to actually pleasure the ring, enjoy my stay there until I can finish the side quests that I care about, and then we'll progress into chapter 4 of The Witcher. That's the plan for today. Also, welcome in, all of you. You are all so very early. I'm not used to that. How very dare you all show up so early. Also, you will allow me just a second. I did forget to remove the save files from the game, so as to make it all much smoother whenever I need to save the game. So give me just a second and we'll deal with it post-haste. That's so many saves that I did just yesterday. What the hell? Okay, I'm gonna remove some. That should do it. I'm gonna remove a few more and we should be fine. Hopefully. Imagine if I remove the saves from now. It's fine. Okay. Now it should be much faster. Let's see. Mamma mia, Mario. How long you make cappuccino? No. It's illegal. It's forbidden by law, telling me Banana, to have cappuccino this late in the day. There is the penal capital. Yeah. You risk to face an absolutely horrifying penalty for that. Worse than being reincarnated in Alvin, if that's enough to give you the idea. Let's put it like that. So, basically, what I'm supposed to do, I will give it a shot again. Triss asked me to be, in a way, stern, a bit more responsible with my answers to Alvin. So, we'll try doing it again. I did read about it because I didn't want to risk missing on pledging her the ring, meaning we'll have to be sort of severe with Alvin with our answers and then wait for 24 hours. 24 hours before talking to Triss and then pledging the ring and doing all the other stuff. We'll do it very soon, but first I wanted to go back to the trade quarter. Because remember that werewolf gentleman that we met yesterday? Yeah, well, the quest to reunite him with supposedly Carmen, you can only initiate it if you went to the swamps. So it was quite hidden, I would say. So in order to go to the temple quarter, we go over here. We'll go and speak to her so that we can complete that secondary quest. Because I did care about giving Vincent and Carmen some sort of, you know, nice ending. A nice wrapped up ending. Which you wouldn't have if you were to instead kill him. Which we did yesterday, but then we reloaded because we felt too bad. Too bad about that decision. We actually did not decide. If you pick 2 out of 3 options, you'll be locked into killing him. Marion Trace? No, I'm afraid it won't work like that. I mean, yes, but unfortunately... I mean... Not sure how long it's gonna last, because chapter 3 is coming to a conclusion. Maybe later. Maybe at some other point in the future, yeah. But for now, it's a beginning. It's a first step toward newly wed couples, for sure. So I need to go to the dike. The problem is, at which hour will I find her? It's fine, there is a fireplace, we can light it up. And at that point we should be able to see Carmen, unless she's waiting for me at the warehouse. Eager Pies Brattle. Also that one. That could also work. Eager. Because they'd be very eager to show you just how faithful those women are. The most faithful women in the world. You could never ask for anything better. Married life, unless it's Triss, you can bet your ass. These working ladies will never betray you. Ever. So I'm gonna first check at the inn. Not the inn, the House of Pleasure. Because that's, I suppose, the most deserving term. Let's put it like that. There it is. Door. Hello, ratsies. Were they attempting to join in? Okay, so, courtesan. Where is Carmen? I suppose she should be up here? Of course she's not. Also, am I gonna risk getting stuck in here? No. I did remember I got inside this house. This place, specifically, the brothel, back in chapter 2, and I got locked in. It was terrifying, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna do one thing. I'm gonna wait until, let's say, midday. I'm gonna see if Carmen is outside, otherwise I will get in. If she's not there either, I will then head to the swamps. Oh, hi. What a lovely bunch of people to wake up to. Imagine you were waking up in your bed and you saw this corpulent, absolutely dummy thick dude literally sitting by. Okay, see nothing. Let's try the upper floor. Nothing. Wonderful. She must be at the swamp then. And if she's not, it's all over. If she's not, it's all over. We have to delete everything, delete the save, start over, all over again. Terrifying. It would be terrifying, but yeah, she's not here either. Meaning that, yeah, she has to be at the swamps. Because I did read about it online, wanting to make sure to wrap up everything that I can only do in chapter 3. Because once we get out of chapter 3, it's over. We cannot do this quest ever again. Because chapter 2 to chapter 3, many quests retain their availability, as in you can still complete them later. But once it's done, it's done. You forgot to give a ring to get the card from Shani. Too bad. You'll never get her. Ever again. Okay, there. Wait. Who's that one? Okay, it's just a courtesan. Harbor whore. Okay. She has a different name.
Army life's tough.
Army life is tough. Okay, no Carmen here at all. That's super sad. Maybe she's waiting for me at the swamp. Let's try and get to the swamp, although I cannot
Where do you go?
quite understand why she will go to the swamp. Let's try. I know I could be teleporting there, but I do remember reading that she was at the ferryman. So either on the other side, in the swamps, or here. So I'll have to wait again. If she still does not appear, well, maybe it's a bit too late. It might be. And also, Chatty Chuck, thank you for highlighting how you kept this trick going. 5 episodes in. I'm very flattered. Also, Tiny Banana with 10. You people can't miss an episode, huh? You got that addicted. Okay, why showing the cutscene again? Come on, it's fine. Done and done. Mathematics is mathematics indeed. But I see no Carmen still. Oh, wait.
Good sir.
There she is. Why would she be here? Oh, okay, this is good. This is good.
I had to come here.
Hey, we all choose where to come. It's fine.
I can't bring myself to say it.
You seem distressed and scared. Maybe I can help, but you'll have to tell me what's wrong.
My man... He's sick. I have to help him before it's too late. He's a werewolf, and I don't want him killed.
Werewolves are tough to kill, and witchers don't always kill monsters.
Ball, because we pretty much killed him yesterday. Easy.
How are you planning to help him?
Fat Sophie told me the druids may have a potion.
Fat Sophie.
That's possible.
Now that's quite the name. The swamps is too dangerous. Don't wander about searching for druids. Aren't you afraid of swamp monsters?
Aren't you afraid of swamp monsters?
Like drowners.
I've handled worse in the slums. I carry a knife.
A word of advice.
Wars in the slums. I don't buy. I don't buy.
Fight.
Witcher?
We are gonna go and
Swamp's
talk
too
to the
dangerous.
druids, because the druids
I'll
know
ask the
best.
druids for medicine.
You just take a look at their
Thank
beard
you.
and you can
I'll
tell,
wait.
okay, this guy has lived for like hundreds of years. So it's fine. Beauty and the Beast will deal with this. So we're gonna go to the Druid's Grove. It's gonna take a little, but we're gonna run past it. We're just gonna run through it. Although we are not getting the speed boost. I don't quite understand why. Maybe because we are not in combat yet. The moment we enter combat, we probably become faster. But if we take out the sword before entering combat ever, it's probably not gonna give us any boost. Meaning we have to jog all the way there, but it's fine, because look at this beautiful, wonderful place. Look at this fog. Doesn't it feel like we are playing an extra episode of Apartment Hills 2? My gosh, it's been in October, but I grew fond of the game for the little while that we played it. Okay, no, it seems that we are just slow in here, which is not good. It's not good, because these monsters are gonna all catch to me. Are all gonna catch up. And I'm not very fond of Kikimores. I don't mind insects though. Like, in real life, I'm totally fine with shield bugs, little spiders. Not those kind of worms, but worms in general. Like, the only things that scare me in real life are bees, hornets, these kind of insects that can truly, really hurt you, and moths. The big ones. Small moths, I don't care, but big moths, the ones that are so big you can see their bulging eye looking at you, that scares me. Even though they won't do anything to me, that scares the hell out of me. I don't know why. I remember taking, and that was my rite of passage. Like many years ago, I woke up at night because I heard this huge thing flying in my room, and I was like terrified. Until I see it was a freaking huge moth. I don't know how it entered my room, probably when I opened the window. This huge, on the wall. I stood there, shoe ready, and it took me 30 minutes to collect enough willpower to unleash the ultimate bonk and destroy it. And that's the day where I became sort of brave against all insects. But my gosh, was it tough? Was it actually tough? And the funny thing is that... What is he doing? Oh, thank you. Sorry, Reverend for bringing some unwanted guests, let's put it like that. Okay, we need to talk to Hierophant in order to garner the cure to lycanthropy.
Yes?
Yes. I didn't come here to play poker because we already destroyed you.
I come on behalf of a woman whose beloved transforms into a werewolf. She wishes to find a cure.
You're a witcher. You should know how to...
We are not gonna kill it though. And also, Matt Weissenberg, welcome in. Everybody gangsta until a roach flies into the room.
Though I've not put...
I gotta be honest with you,
What
we
about
don't have
magical
many
cure?
roaches
An elixir?
where I live, so I will probably change my mind. I will probably add it on my top 3 of absolutely terrifying insects, if I was to have the misfortune to meet one of them.
Really?
And thankfully, we are not in any irradiated or contaminated zone enough for roaches to be bigger than this.
Tell the woman to weave
But yeah,
them into a
no roaches in my area,
lover should
but
wear
spiders can become
Thanks for
quite
the
big.
advice.
There is also
Quite big,
one
but never
folk
like moths.
remedy.
Like, I don't know what's wrong with moths, even though they are seemingly harmless, they just scare me. It's like they are some sort of eldritch creatures, and they look at you with those bulging eyes.
Lycanthropy is a disease that penetrates ever deeper. Before
Truly.
endeavoring to remove
Really.
the curse, you must make sure the werewolf is still a man at heart.
Matt Weissenberg, I've never seen a cockroach in my country, for which I'm eternally thankful. Oh, so you're in my same shoes.
I'll
We
try to
all
learn the
gonna,
werewolf's
then I
identity.
guess, we both gonna live gangsta. All the way until, for some forsaken reason, some sort of transport or cargo will bring some roaches, and then they will start spreading in our territory, in our zone. And at that point, yeah. And at that point we'll be, yeah, it was cool while it lasted, no more gangsta time for us. And instead we'll have fun developing some skills to destroy cockroaches. Actually, yeah, cockroaches, I think that's the name. Because I don't think there is a difference between roaches and cockroaches. Like, they're interchangeable, I guess. Don't have that much experience with roaches, honestly. See? That's my level of illiteracy regarding roaches. Which I know they're much more plentiful in America and these parts of the world. Because I always hear an American friend telling me, oh, wait, I need to kill a roach or all that. Nothing like that here. It's probably not their habitat. Even though they are featured in Fallout, so they should seemingly be very adaptable. Wait a second, let me check. Okay, I should talk to Carmen about Vincent. Okay, so we have to go all the way back. I guess, yeah, we need to go to the landing. So it's no war going back to the tower in order to teleport ourselves back to the city. We need to actually walk all the way back to the ferryman. But it's fine. No fast boost for us. What a shame. Do I'll be honest. I think, insect-wise, I did watch a long time ago. This because on the... and that's why you should never accept friends' suggestions regarding the anime. He showed me an episode of an anime where there were pretty much the usual insects you will face in everyday life, but like incredibly huge and gigantic. And because Japanese people love to make absolutely dramatic anime out of anything, you'd see these insects completely brutalizing the cast of protagonists, slowly but surely. And I was like, never recommend me anime again. There is a reason why I watch very little Japanese cartoons. Matt Weissenberg, Italy is actually the only country in Europe where I've seen roaches, and I actually had to Google the sons of bitches, because I wasn't sure what they were. Then I must be very lucky, because also pay mind, I live up in the mountains, meaning that perhaps I'm not in their favorite habitat. Because I never really searched it up about roaches. Like, some things, you know, there is this saying that, like, Lucifer really prompts you to seek knowledge. And then you think, wait, but Lovecraft also tells you, if you seek too much knowledge, the Cthulhu monsters will haunt you. It's a similar situation when you search for which kind of insects inhabit your country. So I never wanted to go there, because if I was to discover, hey, roaches are plentiful where you live, it's just that you've been lucky you never paid attention, I would be terrified. So that's the kind of information you don't want to go and look up, if you catch my drift. Also, I see no Carmen, meaning that she's not here anymore. Or maybe she's still here, but I need to wait a little.
Good sir. Do you need a boat?
Absolutely not. I'm gonna just wait for Carmen. It was at a farmhouse in the market. Okay. And the owner refused to use any chemicals to get rid of it. Oh. Yeah, that's painful, honestly, because you should always carry some sort of spray to deal with them. But farmhouses, yeah, I can see in the farm that being the thing. Like, there are all kinds of insects in the farm. There is no helping it. Especially up there in the market, it's gonna be even worse, I would say. Like, compared to where, like, if you were to go to a peak or even 2,000 meters high, because we're not gonna use imperial units, only metric here, on this stream. We'll be literate like that. But yeah, if you are up high at that altitude, I don't think they're gonna show up. But then again, it's just my copium. Allow me to inhale all the copium I want to do enough mental gymnastic and believe that roaches are never gonna bother me, ever, in my life. After all, there are places where you see worse, like the magical land of Poland, where there are these kikimor, these absolutely terrifying, huge insects, which are all too scared to come out right now.
And you?
But yeah, I would say,
What do you...
should you find a roach where you live, feel free to buy a silver sword.
Where do you go?
I found
You will do very short work of them.
Take me to the other side.
time is money.
Oh, I'm afraid Talemi Banana, despite the name,
Ready to go?
is not quite Italian. Like, she tries every now and then to say an Italian word or two, but
I wouldn't have paid you.
I'm gonna enjoy waiting for her to translate your sentence. I'm not gonna make it easy. Okay, let's head back. You know, I should have just gone to the tower, go to Kalkstein house, and then head over to the brothel, but it's fine. It's not every day we get to see such a beautiful sunset in the horizon. I'll be honest though, despite being almost 20 years old, this game still holds up, visually speaking. I mean, as long as you don't go and try and nitpick on the textures, on the low poly models, which are pretty much everywhere, overall the feel of the game really goes hard. Even after all these years. It's not just a matter that I used to remember it looking better. It looks good. It actually does. Matt Weisenberg, I'm not Italian either, but look the part just enough for Italians to talk to me in Italian all the time. That's pretty fancy. So you're pretty much... It reminds me of a friend who always asked me to escort him in the Italian hubs. Actually, this happened once, but it was still fun enough to talk about it. He wanted me to escort him into an Italian hub in VR chat. But in order to make this all more interesting, I had to pretty much fake that I was trying my hand at Italian, but I was also a foreigner. And people were very sus about me. Like, they were very suspicious. They were like, "You're not Italian?" No, I'm just learning the language. And they're like, "Ah, I mean, you don't sound like every Italian that's speaking English." And we're like, I'm so hurt to hear that, actually. And I've come to discover eventually that the reason is very simple. most Italians tend to learn a dialect, or pretty much they tend to inherit the accent of the region they live in. It didn't quite happen with me. Like, even from other Italians, I've been told that I could work as a speaker because I got pretty much close to no accent. In Italy, that is. Then I'm pretty sure people with a very sharp ear might be able to tell you might be from Italy. But they will have to hear me talk for a little bit. Because most Italians have a very strong accent usually, like you can tell they're Italians. But me, I've been called fake Italian multiple times. I've been called, you're very good at pretending you are Italian. And I'm like, but I am Italian. If I try and enjoy a cappuccino in the evening, I'm gonna get put in jail. What else do you want from me? Do I have to prove to you just how much a deep hatred I have for freaking pineapple on pizza? Do I have to prove it? Do I have to prove it by cooking a pizza and carefully place all little pieces of pineapple on top of it and then throw up as I proceed to show you all that I'm an actually true-blooded Italian? More culture stories, my favorite. The thing is,
The Hierophant.
I'll not betray my man's identity. I'd rather he stay a werewolf.
Carmen, I already know that Vincent's the
yeah,
werewolf.
Carmen, we already
Please
know
don't hurt him.
everything.
I'll try to help him.
We're a
Listen
witcher.
carefully.
Not just
Yes?
any witcher. The White Wolf, Geralt of Rivia. And we can... Oh yeah, we already played poker with her. We don't need to again. Know anything about the blue-eyed girl bitten by vampires?
Know anything about a blue-eyed girl bitten by vampires?
I don't think this is actually
Don't know
related
about
to her quest.
vampires, but there's a new blue-eyed whore at the Trade Quarter Cat House.
Your competition?
Our business is
Oh,
taking
that's
a
how we
dive.
get there. Okay.
That one gets more
What part of
customers than
Italy
all of
are
us
you
together.
from?
So she's
I will
popular.
say
Yes. Let me get you
I'm
the
up in the
address.
mountains,
I suppose
and
you won't be there
I
much longer now you've
often...
taken an interest.
I won't say bad-mouthed northerners, but I often take the piss on them whenever it comes to food and other shenanigans. So I will tell you, I don't live in the northerner part of the region. I live where the food is good. Which means beneath the paw and lower. But yeah, up in the mountains. Up in the mountains, and despite that, it's still bloody hot. Unfortunately. Regrettably. I mean, if I take the car, 30 minutes and I will be up in a peak, where it will be cooler. But I prefer the air you can breathe in the valley. I prefer valleys. I don't know why, it's my element. You know, whenever you have your own element, your altitude that you feel, I feel good here. I love to breathe this air whenever you come back from a trip or something. Maybe to the sea or something. And the cool part of Italy is that it's pretty much ran by, like it's split by mountains and there is sea all around. So you get all the biomes, if you want to call them that, all around you. And I cannot quite stand the sea. I go there usually, pretty frequently, but I so don't like it. I so don't like the sea, for some reason. Love swimming and all that, but the sea, I don't know, it's probably the salt. Or something like that. I spoke to Hierophant about my man's
I
affliction.
spoke to the Hierophant about your man's affliction.
Oh,
Overnight, Vincent should wear a shirt woven from fool's parsley, and the spell will be lifted.
that's what I'll do.
That easily? I brought the parsley leaves. I coincidentally had them on me. I didn't even try to go and gather them. That's how
Brought the
good I
parsley
am.
leaves.
That's how good we
Weave a
are.
shirt for Vincent to lift the spell.
Thank you. I'll start immediately.
Amazing. So, we already brought everything. We need to go back to... Okay, Blue Eyes. We should go to the city brothel. That's very good, because I really wanted to... I remember triggering a quest back when I first played this game 20 years ago, so my memory is fragmented at best. And I do remember that quest being so cool, so we'll come back to Carmen once we dealt with it. We'll come back to her. Or maybe I need to speak to her again? I think we need to wait. Southerners, Northerners, eat trash. Northerners, Africa begins, South the Pro. You guys sure love each other. The thing is, you know, everywhere else in the world, they got like all this kind of racial racism and all the bad stuff. Here we have competitive racism. Who's gonna cook the best dish? Who's gonna have the best kind of cappuccino? Who's gonna have the best brand and all that? That's just natural occurrence. And I noticed, as I started to meet more people from all over the world, namely Germany, for example, they also have their Northerner and Southerners shenanigans, Bavarians and such, so... The difference though, it's competitive. We all love each other, but we all take the piss on each other. and that's a good kind of racism, if you want to call it that, which is not even, at this point.
Only my man is important now.
What about me? Why won't you give me your car, Carmen? I mean, it makes sense. She's only for Vincent. And I'm pretty sure she doesn't really work. She just owns the Bravo. No! Okay, that's the exit. I thought I was locked in here. I think it's from Naples, given the description of the area and the clean water that is only found in the mountains. Ow. Ow! Tiny Banana, of all the guesses you could have taken, like, Napolitans, people from Naples, have a very thick accent. Like, try and hear a Napolitan speaking English, and it's nothing. It's nothing like what I'm speaking right now. I tell you, if he's from Naples, if he spoke to us in his language for 30 seconds, I mean... Il fatto è che non puoi facilmente comprendere il mio accento, perché non ho alcun accento, non ho imparato nessun dialetto, niente di niente. E da Napoli hai un accento così forte, così cafone, che non potresti mai accorgertene. If I was to speak in a accentless sort of way. How did you like that? I may not know geography well, but I have no problem distinguishing between cultures in different countries of the world. Yeah, on the broader spectrum, you might be able to tell that is from, like, North Europe. This is one from the Middle East, maybe Indian and all that, because they are big countries. But the intrinsicies of the specific regions, they are very tough. Like, you have to have a very sharp ear and have heard the accent. Like, here is a little trivia for you. Very standard Italian, it did, exactly. Nothing incredible. Here is a bit of trivia. When I started to speak with more English people, I do remember there was one from Blackwater, or around there, I think. Anyway, they had such a thick, dummy fake accent that I couldn't understand anything they were saying. And I had to listen to them almost daily for over a week before I could finally start and understand their words. And my brain, from starting to understand the thick accent, every other accent, it's like I had acquired the framework, the blueprint to understand every other accent. Even Irish accent. Without subtitles. That's very right. So, you have to train your ear in a way, but overall, on the broader spectrum, you can tell when someone is from somewhere specific. In principle, yes, every area, any country has its own custom and dialect. That's true. It's enough for you to understand that, and this is I've been told, like, people from specific part of England cannot understand people from other parts of England. Same in America, same in other regions of the world, even in China. If you think about China, you got simplified Chinese, and then you got another form of Chinese completely. And sometimes even they cannot understand each other. Which is funny if you think that the Jin dynasty, its biggest achievement was to unite the whole country under a single language. And even then they try and freak it up. Is this the tavern? No, not workshop. No, I need to go to the House of the Night. Queen of the Night, actually. There you go.
Wouldn't mind a drink?
No, thank you. I got fish tech though, if you don't mind. I was a bit overzealous about it being in Naples, but it's definitely somewhere near the Alps. Only in the mountains is there clean water. Not quite, as in, we do have clean water along the whole peninsula, honestly. There are some regions where they don't really have much, or it's not as clean, but around the mountains you always have some water source that is clean enough and delicious enough that you never need to drink anything else. I only drink sodas and alcohol in social gathering and situations. Abruzzo? I would say you're close. I won't necessarily mention the exact part, but you're getting closer. Closer than telling me banana with the mentioning of the Alps. As I mentioned, I'm not that up north, and I take too much piss on the Northerners to be Northerner. But pretty close, pretty close. Lady of the Night.
You wish to ask me
She's
something?
Carmen Twin, clearly. Wait,
Take care.
wait. What about these Blue Eyes quests? Wait a second. Blue Eyes at the brothel. Okay. Okay, I need to look for Blue Eyes. Ah. Don't worry, no one will find you or kidnap you. Only the Mafia does that. I hope you don't owe them anything. What if I was the Mafia? What if I was the trouble? What if I was the guy you better stay away
Till
from?
tomorrow.
But mostly, I would say I've seen enough people having the kind of how do you call it? How do you call it in English? Being autistic enough, to be able to zoom into your eyes, see the reflection of the window, see the kind of buildings around it, triangulate your position through Google Earth and find you. And this was 10 years ago. I'm not that unsafe, honestly. I'm not that scared or anything. Also because I'm not in America, so it's not like people are gonna come and shoot me again, unless they were Mafia. And unless I wasn't Mafia. But other than that, I would have to be pretty Southerner. Not necessarily though. Like they have ties pretty much everywhere. Is this Blue Eyes?
Plenty of customers today.
Plenty indeed. It's always the same too. The usual suspects. What about this
They
one?
only serve the higher class people.
Till tomorrow.
The higher class indeed. The city councillor.
See that blue-eyed one?
Wait. Oh, the only one that will wear a turquoise sort of dress is the one I was looking for all along. Would you believe that? Hi dear.
Greetings, sir.
I already got your
Greetings,
card.
blue-eyed one.
What would you have, my white-haired lord?
I wanted to start out
White
talking.
card.
All right, let's speak. Giacomo Cassano claims
Oh,
nothing
Jacob.
surpasses cultured conversation as
The
foreplay.
pronunciation hurts my soul. Giacomo. No. Oh. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. It's Giacomo. Never say that again. Never say Giacomo again. That was physically painful. Please. I love it whenever they improvise Italian names and they absolutely butcher the accents. Like, I'm not like the French that will literally slaughter you if you butcher the accent, but I cannot help but feel the pain when he pronounced like that. What do you dream of, Blue Eyes? Why starting off with the existential questions? That's not how you seduce a courtesan. But we're gonna do it anyway.
What do you dream of, Blue Eyes?
I would like the night to last forever.
Not
makes the two of
knights
us.
on white steeds and other nonsense.
Get rid of the
I'm
tyranny
no
of the
ordinary
sun.
girl. I can prove it. Simply ask.
No, not Giacomo Cassano. Who is it? I have no clue. I mean, I wasn't paying too much attention to her dialogue. I was a bit distracted, but it's fine. I'd like to spend the evening with you. We're gonna go like that? Yeah, we're gonna
like to
exhaust
spend the
all the
evening with
possible
you.
dialogue
With
choices.
pleasure, white-haired one. But you must first make a contribution to the House of the Night. A mere 500 orens.
A mere 500 orens. It's only the equivalent to maybe 5,000 euros in the magical land of Poland back then, in the medieval times. Although, take a look at this, which you won't get to see because it's censored.
Regular customer?
You will never know what I
discount.
asked her to take a look at. 300 orens with the discount. Sure thing. There you go.
Thank you.
How to pronounce Italian names correctly.
Experience this fantasy of mine.
You'll have to run them
Patience.
through
First a hot bath.
a...
Then your dreams will
I wouldn't
come
say
true.
Google Translate because it's gonna probably freak him out. Also, thank you for giving the same card every other courtesan already gave me. I've been scammed. I've been so scammed, it's unreal. Whatever, 300 in the Dren.
Yes.
Your brother. What an interesting scar on your neck. Oh, okay, it was all for the quest.
What an interesting scar on your neck.
Vampires.
It adds character. Intriguing.
If you like, I'll show you
Says
more.
who? Says Geralt, with this pretty much huge scar all over across his eye. I was thinking. But maybe later.
Never mind.
Maybe we should talk about the brother
Yes.
right now. Maybe it was too late, but it's fine.
I think your
I don't think
brother
there
may
is
be
an order
looking
you have
for
to
you.
respect in order to
What?
complete the quest.
No. I have no family.
You sure?
Entirely. This is my home. My sisters of the night.
I
She's
must
being
be
compelled,
mistaken.
clearly.
Yes.
Never mind. Take care.
Okay. I should ask the knight if the girl from the brother is his sister. I should tell the knight about the marks. Okay. Let's go. Did it get updated? Of course it did. We're going back to the inn, where the knight is waiting for us. And we shall tell him everything about his sister. Also, let's beware of Kikimors. Let's be very careful here. Okay. Oh, I cannot unsheath the sword, I cannot go faster. Which is too bad. Matt Weissenberg, you said Mark is up north, so you can't be anywhere north of Abruzzo. Not from Naples, so likely not from Campania. Non ci sono le montagne in Puglia. Oh boy, oh boy. Could I be the infamous unreliable narrator? Also, that's a pretty good pronunciation. You were in line when you said you could fit in and really make the play the part of the fake Italian. Like, I could totally see you sometimes take on my nickname, go around and say it's just me, going around to like an agitator sort of thing. Going around, taking on my name, and acting like the fake Italian. You could totally pull it off. That was so good. Like, I'm yet to find someone who can be so
Welcome to my
fluent
humblest
in writing
establishment.
Italian, honestly.
Greetings.
But yeah,
Can I help you?
it's by design, Matt Weissenberg. It's by design being so confusing when it comes to where I live. Or what if I live somewhere specific for 6 months and then somewhere else for other 6 months? A mobile location. No, it's not like I live in a roulette. It's not what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I don't really live up in the north. I'm just gonna make it easier for you. It's not up in the north. And not that south to be an islander. How do you feel about family matters? If you know what I mean, in France it's been legal since 1772. I got no opinion about it. I won't say anything about it. I retain the right to be silent, to remain silent. That's the way you say it.
Thanks.
Wait, I think the night is already here. No, it's not here. I think I need to wait until it's the time. Noon.
Welcome to my humble...
Greetings.
Noon. There
I
you
need
go.
rest.
Yes.
Beautiful. Beautiful. But yeah, I'm not making it easier because aside from a specific part of the peninsula up north, there are mountains everywhere. So I'm not making it easy. You just travel a bit further inland and you'll smash across a mountain. Mostly. Fighting or watching? I never been much of a voyeur, so I'll take part in a fight. Except I won't, because I really want everything. We're only gonna win a meager 20 orens if we fight again. Imagine.
Yes?
Yes? There is a blue-eyed courtesan in the warhouse.
There's a blue-eyed courtesan at
And I
the
banged her.
whorehouse.
My sister would never degrade
I
herself.
banged your
so-
sister.
I
How
have
about
proof.
that night?
I saw fang marks on her neck, just as you described.
How did this happen? She must be under some spell, that of the vampire who bit her. Perhaps she too has been transformed.
Maybe.
Witcher, you must help. The vampire clearly haunts the brothel.
I'll do what I can.
Okay. It's definitely compellment from the vampires. It's so obvious. It's so absolutely clear. But do we have to go at night? No, I think in the middle of the day it's fine. We should be fine. There shouldn't be any sort of problems with it. His sister is a courtesan. I swear he loves No, here's the thing. I mean, it's the magical land of Poland, and the story about Foltest all revolves around him sleeping with his sister, and thus they throw a curse onto his daughter. So I don't know if it's the same kind of deal and affair with that knight, but one thing is for sure, I slept with his sister. That's right. What about it? Nothing. It's just funny to tell him to his face. Hey, oh, it's the sister. It's your sister, the one I slept with. She had such incredible blue eyes, and not just the eyes, also a scar on her neck, for which we need to go and confront the one and only Madame of the Brothel, the Lady of the Night.
You wish to ask me something?
Yes, a vampire haunts his house. The marks on the neck of the girls.
A vampire haunts this house.
What if I
The
said I
marks
know
on the neck of one of
Kazumatsu?
the girls.
Well,
I
that's
can name quite a
common
few
knowledge in
ordinary
Italy.
animals that leave marks such as those.
The girl's brother.
It's not really
believed
gonna
she
give
would
you
never
any
work
sort
in a
of lead.
brothel of her own free will.
I'm
He
trying to
believes
fit
she
in
must be
just enough.
spellbound.
Il mio amico
And you
preferito è
believe
italiano
that?
e studio la
Be
lingua
naive.
perché voglio parlare
The girl
con i
is
suoi
like a
genitori
princess
e
here.
loro non
She
parlano
wears the
inglese.
finest
That's it.
silks.
So you
Parents
wish
sell their
to
estates to spend a single
connect
night with her. She enjoys
with the
servants
parents.
and comforts you couldn't dream of. Her brother
It's
wished to give her
interesting.
in marriage to some
I can
old
respect
fool
that,
with
and that was
hemorrhoids
pretty
larger than a
fluent. Pretty damn
matter.
fluent.
She, on the other hand, desires to be a princess
Wow.
of the night, an eternally beautiful forbidden fruit. Vizima's dream.
What are you talking about?
What are you talking
I
about?
sensed that when I drank her blood. What are you looking at? Yes.
The
I'm
funny
the
thing is
vampire
that
who
it can
haunts
be a
this
fun
house.
exchange,
Yet I never
trying to
kill.
learn a bit of each
Blood
other language.
energizes
Although
me,
for
like
older
alcohol
people,
does humans.
it's of course more of a
In any
challenge,
case, I've never
and they
hurt a
probably
soul.
don't have the time or
This
don't
is
practice the
nonsense.
language enough
My daughters
to
and I drink
retain
our customers' blood.
the knowledge.
We never kill. Their blood pays for our services. Everyone profits.
There you go.
The blue-eyed girl?
They take money
She
from the
summoned me
blood.
herself. In her dreams, fantasies, she yearned for freedom and eternal beauty. We're not monsters, Geralt. I'll offer you a deal. One night with my daughters in exchange for peace. For forgetting this entire matter.
You understand
If
me,
I don't
dear.
consent.
Someone
I don't
died.
consent.
You, me, the blue-eyed girl.
Everybody will die.
Would it be right to choose death? Even
Yeah,
the
I
death
just
of
wanted
a
to hear this
vampire?
piece of dialogue before I get back to you. There you go. The thing is, it's cool how retention works, as in you may learn other languages, but if you don't practice them nearly enough or even daily, you'll forget them. That's true for Japanese especially, because you have to learn like 2000 kanjis other than katakana, hiragana, and good luck remembering anything if you don't consume anime or Japanese media on the daily. And every other language, like the only reason I know English, it's because I started consuming it for games when I was younger, and then I started using programs and talking and writing to people in English forums, almost on the daily, and turning my OS, my desktop and everything in the PC in English, so that the information I could get from the forums would be accurate. Well, make it even funnier. The kingdom economy relies on courtesans and on blood, apparently, when it comes to vampires. He also has a hot friend named Letitia, and I perhaps would like to impress her. I knew it. I knew it. There had to be a further motive, which I can totally, and I will totally approve of. You need to go there. You start with the regular English, so they think, a foreigner. And then you surprise them and go, how about a night together? How about somewhere? Mentre guardiamo le stelle. And she'll be like, excuse me? Where did you learn that? Easy. Absolutely got it. But yeah, the thing is also Italians can be very picky with the pronunciation. So you might be able to write it perfectly on chat, but I hope you're also training the pronunciation, because we can be a bit nitpicky. Never as much as the French. We'll never tell you or take the piss on you. Actually, no, take the piss maybe, but we will never like scold you or anything, be like, we'll be more like appreciating your effort. We might smile if the pronunciation is decent enough, but we'll appreciate it nevertheless. Like, we appreciate the good enough attempt, as opposed to other people in other countries. Let's put it like that. And she will be like, Dio, lui parla italiano, mamma mia! Vieni, ti cucino un po' di ravioli, un po' di pasta, un po' di cappuccino. If she invites you for cappuccino in the evening, careful, it's a trap. It's a tourist trap. She'll get you in jail. Don't do it. Because then when you try and confess you're not Italian, she'll be like, no, he spoke perfect Italian to me just a moment ago. So yeah, you don't want to risk it. Be careful of our customs. Be very careful about it. But yeah, she might get that reaction. And also swearing like God damn it and all that, it's a bit tougher when it comes to Italy. Like, we tend to be a bit more susceptible to that. And order pineapple pizza, don't ever mention it. Never mention it. Otherwise, she will look at you like this before reporting you to the police. That's what happens. That's what happens at the mere mentioning or even thinking about it. She will already tell the way your eyes are about to cross that you are gonna talk about pineapple on pizza. Unless you're from the Veneto, then it's That's true. I have a few northern friends, and it's staggering the amount of times they were saying that so very often. I was used to a different kind of swearing, but theirs is just cultural, part of the northerners' culture. What if a man invites me for a cappuccino? Is that a trap too? Will he put me in jail? Not necessarily in jail, but another kind of jail. You can never trust the cappuccino in the evening. It could be spiked up with something. What if you fall asleep? Think about that. Be always careful. It's about the time of the day. It's about the time of day. Exactly. As long as it's within the morning, early afternoon, you can still get it. Anything after that, it's sus. It's sus. Anyone could be taking advantage of you. So always be careful. Always be mindful. Because they might serve it to you after some scorn, after some visibly heavy scorn, and be like, look at this foreigners. And if you try asking in the restaurant while you're eating something, they will tell you no. And if you insist, they will delay it until it's all over. There is a video about it. I might post it later on the Discord, or even here maybe, about this waiter or waitress, I don't remember, but basically this, I think it was a couple of girls from England or Americans. They asked for a cappuccino while they're eating pasta, and the waiter is like he's looking at them like they're a bunch of aliens and be like, no, not at this hour, no, you must be crazy. They insist, and he's like, okay. And eventually they bring it later when it's all over, and they confess it was all by design. We try our best to delay it. Yeah, you're getting deported. That's true. That's actually documented. If you order it with food, you're getting deported. It doesn't matter if you have a visa. If you came here legally, you're gonna get deported. There is such beautiful flag, and not just Veneto. Witchers slay monsters, vampire, nothing personal. We are not that thick-headed as Witchers, and also they said it themselves. You might think it's free whenever they give you services other than Oren, but no, nothing is ever free. They feed you on your blood. That reminds me of like Discord and other programs where they tell you it's free, register for free. There is always something extra. Except nowadays it's info and selling information. Back then it was your blood on the line if you weren't to pay. You win, I leave you be. Although I would like to see the fight. Let's try and fight them.
Witchers slay monsters, vampire.
We'll reload. I just want to see
Pray that you're as able as legend claims.
the Legends of the White Wolf. Hey! Ho ho! I don't mind this. Is this the... Oh my gosh. Holy moly, merciful God. Okay. This was worth it. Is this what I'm gonna see in Paradise if I died for... Ooh! If I died for my religion, somewhere around the world. Ooh. Although it's not... How many virgins? 17? Something like that. Okay, this was extremely underwhelming. Extremely underwhelming. Terrible. I'm gonna reload. Still, it was a fancy gangbang. Too bad it lasted too little. The lady couldn't take it. The lasses weren't prepared for the White Wolf. What can you do? Ooh, I'm gonna read that very soon, telling me Banana, for there is an ad break incoming. I will excuse myself for but a couple of minutes, but I shall be right back.
I'd love a rest. How much longer? Oh my. How much longer? I'd love a rest. I work too much. I'd love a rest. I work too much.
And back
Talk to the
we
lady
are.
first.
Just put the earbuds in place.
All the rest.
There we go. So, tell me, Banana, do Italians have any concerns or superstitions about coffee drinking time? I'm just curious. I just know how meticulous Italians are about food and drinks. Well,
How much longer?
cappuccino takes the cake, as in it's the most notorious one, we could say the most infamous thing, other than pineapple on pizza. But everything else, it's not as much as being particular about when to eat. Yeah, actually, we are very particular about when we eat our food. Like, for instance, breakfast to us is mostly sweet breakfast. Like, English kind of breakfast, as in the commonly known, the stereotypical eggs and steak,
All the rest.
it's nowhere to be seen here. Like, you can still choose to have it, but normally, like, if you go to a bar,
Much longer.
they will never serve you that. They will serve you the sweet breakfast we're used to. Like, you will have to wait until midday to have a steak or eggs or anything close to that. Nobody's gonna serve you that. Unless you were to go to a fast food or something. In that case, you might easily see what you're looking for.
You wish to ask me something?
Not just something. A vampire haunts this house. Okay, we're gonna ask this again. We're gonna go through this
The
again.
marks on the neck of one of the girls.
I can name quite a few ordinary animals that leave marks such as those.
The girl's brother believes
I am
she
one
will
of
never
them.
work in a brothel of her own free will. He believes she must be spellbound.
And you believe that? Don't be naive. The girl lives like a princess here. She wears the finest silks. Clients sell their estates to spend a single night with her. She enjoys servants and comforts.
5
you couldn't
orange
dream
and a
of.
estate.
Her brother wished to give her in marriage to some old fool with hemorrhoids.
500
larger than-
orange
No matter.
for selling an
She,
estate.
on the other
What is
hand,
this?
desires to be a princess of the night. An
Italian breakfast is
eternally
crossed
beautiful
down.
forbidden
Oh,
fruit.
careful! Almost dropped my
Disease.
croissant. An
What are you
espresso
talking
and
about?
a cigarette.
I sensed that when I drank her blood. What are you looking at?
You're not far
Yes,
from
I'm the vampire who haunts
how
this
actually
house.
is.
Yet I never kill.
Although I will tell you,
Blood energizes me.
croissant,
like alcohol does
it's true.
humans.
We
In any
usually
case, I've never hurt a soul.
have a
This is
either
nonsense.
brioche or
My
maybe
daughters
even
and I drink our customers' blood.
like we don't
never
necessarily
kill.
call it
Their
croissant,
blood pays for our services.
but it's pretty much
Everyone
close.
profits.
And the cigarette,
The
yeah, it's very
blue-eyed
much a
girl.
thing.
She summoned me herself.
It's very much a
In her
thing
dreams,
oftentimes.
fantasies,
Not as usual
she
as it
yearned
used to
for
be because now you
freedom
cannot
and
smoke
eternal
indoors.
beauty. We're not
So they simply
monsters,
enjoy
girls.
either a
I'll
cup
offer
of
you a
coffee,
deal.
a cup of
One
cappuccino,
night with
or
my
espresso
daughters
if
in
they are
exchange for
on the
peace.
run to get
For
that energy
forgiveness
pumping.
and retirement.
And then
And
usually
if I
something
don't
creamy.
consent?
Someone will
Something creamy or
You,
chocolatey.
me,
Cornetto.
the blue-eyed girl.
There you go. Good. Cornetto,
Would
it's
it be
the
right to choose
it's the
that?
actual word.
Even the death of a
Croissant, they will be like, are you French? Are you French? Are you trying to really integrate in our culture? Then start by calling it a cornetto. But this is only for French. You are fine because they understand your intention. You're like, I would like that thing that looks like a croissant, and they will be like, say the name. Say the name, otherwise you're gonna starve. And you start trying saying them all, and they'll be like, wait, I'm gonna pay you, just give me that thing. No, we're not that desperate for money. You'll have to name it correctly, otherwise you're gonna starve to death. True Italian breakfast is tiers of French and Britannia. That used to be maybe the Romans' true breakfast. Now those times are long gone. The empire has settled. But not in spirit, not completely. There are still Romans if you roam around the street. There are, you can even take pictures with them, and be careful because some of them are scammers. Be very careful, there are plenty of tourist traps in Italy. Like, we got great tourism, amazing I would say, but sometimes people get a bit too smart asses. There are plenty of smart asses, so you have to educate yourself. But other than that, you're fine. You're totally fine. It's a beautiful place to visit. I always say that. And you should always first prioritize where you're going to eat. Because eating completes the whole experience. And here is the story that I tell often. There is a person that I knew, an American, that went to Italy to meet some of his parents. No, not parents, some relatives that were from Italy. He went there for 2 weeks, ate ice cream every morning, went to the restaurant at every meal, even in the middle of the day. Came back to America, they waited, he said somewhere around 50 pounds less. And he was astonished, absolutely astonished, because the amount of stuff he ate, and it was delicious. He actually lost weight. How good is that? As far as I know, these three, France, Italy and Britain, criticize each other for the bad coffee. However, they all lose. The best coffee comes from Brazil, Germany, and Tajikistan. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I mean, I'm not too big in drinking coffee, so like, aside from cappuccino and maybe because it might surprise you, but I cannot really drink coffee that much. Aside from a very little bit in cappuccino every now and then. So I cannot really have much of a say in it, at least from personal experience. But I can tell you, Britain, France, we got a little chart regarding food toxicity. And we label everything that goes from outside our borders as toxic. With northern Italy being digestible. Just so you get the idea.
You win.
Although I would say in Germany they do a
Come,
better
dear
beer.
daughters. Time to show the Witcher
They got
the
much more
source of all
selection, they got
legends about the House of
much
the
more, I would say, how do you call Lupolo? No. Oh. Guess I chose the least materialistic option. Let's enjoy. Holy moly. See, that's exactly what's gonna happen to you if you accept cappuccino in the evening. They're gonna lure you into a...
Oh my.
Oh my, exactly.
Traitor! I knew I shouldn't trust a Witcher.
Why this intrusion, knight?
I had you followed. You've consulted with a vampire, and you'll die with her.
Don't do anything
die with
stupid.
her.
No
How dare
one
you,
needs to
Witcher.
die here.
You have proven yourself.
I banged your
the
sister
stupid
anyway,
one, Witcher.
Sir Knight,
Now reap
so it's
your
too late
punishment.
anyway.
Stop! You don't stand a chance against us.
Us? My dear sister, we are here to save you, to lift this evil spell that binds you.
There is no spell. Your sister is here of her own volition. She was unwilling to spend her life washing dishes and spreading her legs for a rotting old man.
Enough lies! Attack!
Enough lies. That was scary. She's right, there is no spell. Your sister chose. Figure this out, the two of you. This is none of my concern. They will kill them. They will absolutely kill them, I'm pretty sure. I'm a Witcher slay monster. Imagine being this thick-headed. Absolutely thick-headed.
She's right. There's no spell your sister chose.
Witcher, you just dug your own grave.
I may indeed have dug one, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. Okay, I hope they don't kill anyone. I don't know how it exactly works here. If they kill the quest giver. There you go, another fatality going on, which I very much hate because I'm not doing area damage. There you go. Hold on. Easy, that's it. Vampire. Vampire, teach me to skirt. That's actually a very cool game. I don't know if you played it, but that's the name of a very cool game. Probably the last vampire game that I enjoyed ever since Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. Simply because there are true decisions and consequences. Like I was talking about it yesterday, when I mentioned the exchange of power for a better outcome humanity-wise. Like sparing more people, more humans, meaning you get less blood, and that's weaker. But at least you're helping humanity. Okay, see, 0 deaths, nobody died, we saved them all.
All the rest.
Blue Eyes quest done.
I regret this had to end so. These men doubtless promised you gold. I could grant you a share of my profits.
What now?
Now, business will return to normal. We simply need to clear the
And she keeps
corpses.
dancing in the
And the
meantime.
girl?
She'll do as she pleases. We'll let her rest for a time.
So there was no spell?
How should I know? I cast none. Spells can often be hard to distinguish from fascination.
She was compelled, but because she was in
I
love.
should be killing
Love can
monsters.
be quite
The
a spell,
lesser
actually.
evil, Geralt.
Like if there is any
You must
sort of
choose it at
magic,
times to avoid the greater
not quite in
evil that
terms
lurks in
of
the
fireball,
darkness.
but magic,
Oh my.
as in force of compellment, belief and all that, it's really there.
How much longer?
It's blood-sucking, exactly, exactly. No shenanigans
wish
such
to
as
ask
love,
me something?
actually, yeah. Lots of it.
Take care.
It comes in many forms. In this case, it's through blood-sucking. If someone sucks your blood, you might fall in love with them. And they compelled you. How about that? Like, wow, you beat me so hard you drew blood and you started sucking it. You must love me. Now I'm in love too. Reciprocity. Anyway, we gotta loot everything here. We got plenty to loot. Orange. More orange. And a cornetto. No, just kidding. It's a dried fruit. Nobody likes dried fruit. I mean, actually, dried fruit is amazing. You should always have some.
I love
It's extremely
rest.
healthy. And also, you can munch it little by little, and it will fill you up. A bun. We don't need it. We only need cheese. Plenty of it. I love cheese. Can never have enough cheese. Even if it's mega cheese.
You wish to ask me
I really like
something?
Vampire. I mean, it is... It kind of makes sense because it was an indie game. Didn't really have much of a... I mean, it was somewhat successful. But yeah, it's Vampire the Masquerades from Temu. If we had to really put it like that.
'Twas my first time witnessing a witch's sword in action. I've no desire to see more.
Your brother is dead.
Finally, he got his just desserts.
Okay,
That fool nearly ruined my life.
No
he's got his
regrets.
dessert.
None. You have no idea what horrors I experienced before escaping him.
He'll torment you no more.
Thank you, Witcher. Thank you for your humanity.
I guess we can go to Triss and say, haha, we be human after all. What do you say about that?
You wish to ask me something?
Take care.
Did she even give me a part of the profits at the end? I wasn't paying too much attention.
Can we play with them?
Yes, mommy. Sorry, mommy.
My, that's a large sword.
Ha! You haven't seen the half of it, lady. This is an illegal sword. I'm gonna go show you everything else later, though. Later. For now, we are fine. We've done everything we needed to do.
Yes?
Never mind.
Never mind, let's get out of here. So, we dealt with her. Now, what I want to do is going back to Triss' house and try and see if we can pledge the ring to her. This is gonna take some work, probably. Bon Paris, Night Mary. And here is the Jester, which is clearly a Salamandra in disguise, in incognito, spying on me, and so far I'm pretty sure he knows everything about me. My credit card, where I live. This guy actually knows where I live in real life.
Slap the city guard. It was a natural reaction.
Oh my gosh. Let me get out of here. Before I commit further murder. So, I need to talk to Alvin. Once, be strict with him.
I want a puppy.
We can't have a dog the way we live.
We can't have a dog the way we live.
You're bad. I could hug you.
I'm gonna bear hug you till you pass out, Alvin, if you say that again. Okay, now we wait 24 minutes. This is what we are supposed to be doing. In order to wait 24 minutes, not 24 minutes, 24 hours. In-game, naturally. In-game. Because the thing with 24 minutes is that people might be like, wait, you have to wait actual 24 minutes? No, 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 no.
Are you ill?
Not in-game. No, it's just my white hair. And it's milk like that because of breast milk. That's very right.
I'll be a bar wench when I'm older.
That's quite the ambition, my dear. Get to it. Don't worry, you can completely trust me with your children. Tris better be trusting me with Alvin. Even though... Family-friendly stream, everybody. Family-friendly stream. The guy was meaning in Minecraft, clearly. Don't you worry about it.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Greetings.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm gonna
I
sleep.
need rest.
Yes, fine.
For 24 hours. At least. The problem though is that Trace won't be home. So I need to wait until nighttime? Yeah, I'd rather this happen in our house. It feels better. Only love. No harm in the... It's just a beer hug of love.
A famous monster
Absolutely not.
gracing my modest inn.
Greetings.
The line, if I remember correctly, because I played this game in Italian, of course, when it came out, the line was so atrociously voiced out that, like, in Italian, it's actually censored. Believe it or not, Matt Weisenberg. And also, hello, hello there, Princess Pandalicious dear. Welcome in. Love, always. Peace and love. Ever. Ever the formula for... maximum fun, princess. Welcome in. We are currently having... We heard the family-friendly line being said in the inn. The one about the dwarf cock. As in, not the cock you might be thinking about, but rather the one that wakes you up at sunrise. Clearly that one, right? But basically, I was saying, back when I played this version of the game in Italian, it's actually censored. Like, the phrase goes that pretty much your mom does it with dwarfs. Pretty much, literally speaking, that's how it translates. And it's not nearly as effective as the original one. And I wonder if it's even furtherly censored compared to, say, the Polish original version. Because I've been told the Polish version, it's even more wild. I've been told that though, I don't know. I don't have experience with it. Absolutely. But yeah, I love whenever games give you that kind of flavor, even though it might not be completely family friendly, it is now. Because I said so, I declared so.
I need rest.
Yes, 5 orin.
I'm gonna sleep, actually wait, meditate on this beautiful carpet for 5 orens. Magical deal. I'm gonna wait until this hour is fine. My stream is full house. Well, I have heard that dwarves have disproportionately sized equipment. I wonder, because there is a sort of rule of the elf when it comes to all sort of races. Although I'm not voyeuristic enough to just watch, but I'm also on a rush. But yeah, basically, I'm pretty sure that dwarves have to be proportionate to the dwarf ladies. Like, just look at the dwarf lasses, and you kinda get your answer. Like, usually dwarfs in every fantasy, they are deep inside the mountains, in cold places and all that. So I will wager their equipment doesn't really have a reason to be too prominent. Let's put it like that, because it's too cold. You want to retract yourself a little when it's too cold, and that's so the dwarf equipment. So I wouldn't hold my breath. And when those guys are insinuating that the guy's mom has a tasteful delight for dwarves' tools, I will understand why it's meant as a scorn, because it's not that interesting. It must be very underwhelming having to deal with a dwarf tool. Perhaps just in the magical land of Poland. Maybe in other sagas, in other series, dwarves are actually impressive. Not sure. Where do you think the phrase third leg spawned? What a silly question, princess. Everybody knows it. It spawned from Mr. Third Leg, which was an actual person who lived in the 18th century or 19th century who had a third leg, for real. And people were like, wait, you actually have a third leg. Now we cannot make this joke anymore. How very dare you being born. In fact, he was the first and last man on Earth known to have a third leg, an actual third leg. Your mother delights in dwarven tools. Surely has the sound of it. You phrased it even better, Matt Weisenberg. That's absolutely it. Like, I think if I have to remember was Tua mamma se la fa con i nani, as in it's a censored, diluted version of instead saying that your mother sucks dwarf's lollipop. Family friendly. We are being family friendly. I mean, not what you're gonna see on screen, but at least in voice. Ooh, hee hee hee. Oh, she woke up. She heard you. She heard you all. You guys couldn't keep it for yourself. That Triss got alarmed. That was like, what is all this blasphemy going on in chat? Geralt, who are you talking to? I still have the gem, the phone gem.
Quiet! Alvin's asleep.
Okay, I'm afraid that's not the kind of words we wanted to hear from her.
Listen,
Progress. Geralt.
Okay, we want to hear Alvin is such a treasure or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure she's not gonna accept my ring.
So you love me and have forgotten her?
Triss,
You're sweet, you know. The only one I trust. You've endured a lot. Time for a reward. The little one's asleep, so let me show you some real magic.
Some real magic, guys. She could totally not be referencing to the power flowing through her hair, clearly. Okay, I'm gonna do it again because I wanted to make a confession when I was pledging the ring. I just didn't expect it to work like that. We are fathers of the year, or the month. Well, I can say Italian slippers are quite good. True, they are men's, but I'm men's inside. It doesn't matter. You wear whatever you want to, but first of all...
Alvin's asleep.
Here, Triss. I gotta be honest. I've never been that good at words, being a witcher and absolutely illiterate and dirty dog. But I can tell my feelings for you are genuine, like the finest sword I've never held. Like the sharpest tongue I can't wait to use on you the moment you'll accept this pledge of a ring to show you just how much I care about you and how much I don't want this chapter to ever end.
So you love me and have forgotten her?
Triss,
You're sweet, you know. The
Of course
only one
I
I
am.
trust.
There was riveting speech that you can only get to hear on Brother Dante's stream.
So let me show you some real magic.
Do you think we deployed the third leg in here? I'm pretty sure we did. It's just that you cannot see it. There is much censorship going on. Easy. We collected yet another card. Thank you, my dear. Imagine if I finished the chapter without collecting her card, without having this sweet moment between us. It would have been bricked. We would have had to delete the save and redo it all again. We actually made it. I feel so good. Now, how about you let me pass time and we sleep?
Quiet!
Yeah. Hey, thank you, you're so sweet. Thank you for this ring. Now go back to the carpet. Nah, it's fine. We already slept together. After all, everybody knows witchers do not really sleep. They only meditate on their life choices. Just like me. Just like all of us. Don't you ever waste hours upon hours kneeling on a flat 2D carpet, which pretty much melts with the floor. So you feel the coldness of the floor seeping through your bones and reflect on your life choices. I love Yennefer. She's such a cool black hair character, so cool. I won't hear Yennefer propaganda on a trees-loving stream. Actually, I will. Yennefer is a good lass, but we be biased here toward the redhead, telling me banana. Preference to prefer is to love. Nothing wrong with it. I can respect your preference.
I know.
But I won't just stand by and take it. Okay, did this guy... Okay, there is no Dandelion, thank the gods. Because Dandelion snooped on us on more than occasion. So... Thankfully this time wasn't looking.
I stay clear of the guards.
What brings you here? Never mind.
Ha! I learned how to do this at medieval... How do you call it? Medieval fencing. The tricks with the quarter stuff. And it's pretty cool. You don't even hit yourself that often, honestly. Like, it's pretty intuitive once you get the hang of it. And it's super cool moving it around because it's supposed to emulate a spear. And I love spears in every game. And isn't it shameful that most games don't let you use spears because they are OP? As they were meant to be in the Middle Ages and further. Okay, I feel like... Two cards. Because this is from Carmoran in the prologue. And this is from now. In chapter 3. Lovely. No Yennefer program, I swear. Trills is also good. I'm glad to see we are on the same page with that, Tony Banana. Very much relieved. So we're gonna go to the Temple Quarter. Because we gotta go and check on Carmen. And after that we can proceed and finish the chapter.
What am I to
For
do?
good. I don't care what you are to do, lass. I could tell you, but your husband wouldn't agree. You laughing, eh? Do you think it's a bluff, you old man, you old fool? He was the husband of the girl I was mentioning, clearly. You can tell at first glance. He was having a laugh. Okay. Now, we're gonna go and check on Carmen. Oh yeah, thank you, Geralt. Now Vincent is human again. I mean, could we just talk to Vincent?
Greeting.
Farewell.
No, not quite. Doesn't seem like he would care. So we're gonna go to Carmen and receive the confirmation there. Unless 24 hours is not enough? We'll find out. We will find out in about a second. We always got a fair place there to pass the time through. If it's not been enough time, that is. Also, I will need to try and forge a new weapon. Who cares? We are making this game experience even harsher than it's supposed to be. Because we're playing on hard, for those who don't know. Meaning you have to time your attacks right and enemies hurt like heck. Now do not take as example the fight in the Warhouse, because that one was scripted to be a lower level fight. But oh boy, it's gonna get tough in chapter 4, I'm pretty sure. Even though I don't really remember all of it. I can tell it's gonna be tough. Zoltan. Oh wait, I need to talk to Zoltan. Move away, dog. Need to talk to him.
Yes?
I played a few
I've played a few
professionals. This is for the
professionals.
poker questline.
Ooh.
They weren't so tough.
You can now play
Can you
for
act a
real
bit more
big
surprised,
coin.
please?
True sharps are hard to find, but games with them become legendary.
It's not like we were taking the piss on dwarves all this long. I should find some sharpers to play poker with. Okay. So we furthered the quest, and we don't need to touch it anymore. We'll find new sharpers and new professionals later. For now, though. Okay, Carmen is out there. Let's go and check her out. I mean, see how the
Yes?
quest evolves. Did the shirt cure
Did the
Vincent?
shirt cure Vincent?
It was terrifying. The moon appeared, Vincent transformed, shredded the shirt, and ran off.
Calm down, Carmen. Maybe another method will be more effective.
Ooh.
Yes?
What's your real name?
Why would I ask the real
Hela,
name?
But that's too common.
Farewell.
That's actually true. Carmen is more fetching. More scintillating, if you will. Hela... What kind of name is that? You hear it everywhere. Even in Italy, where it's totally not an Italian name, you hear everyone saying Hela. Everyone is named Hela. It's so common. I can understand Carmen, totally. So, we need to go and speak to the druid, apparently. I need to try all the known remedies for lycanthropy. Are you kidding me? I'm not prepared for this. I don't have the tools for it. I'm not equipped to... Let's go back to Vincent. Maybe he's gonna say something about it. Or maybe I have to go back to the druids? Because I wanted to solve this quest before we move further. Where is Vincent Mice? Where is Vincent Corn? Because mines means... is pretty much the word for corn in Italian. I'm gonna try and go into the dungeon. Maybe Jethro is gonna tell me something.
What is it?
You look ill, Jethro.
No, it's just fish
I
tech.
slept in 5 days.
You're going to crash.
Nah, it's not unlike swimming in buttermilk.
Farewell.
Okay. Oh no, there he is.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Any new monster
I don't handle that anymore.
Farewell.
No. No, we got no clue at all how to actually break the curse. Could it be too late? I don't think so. I'm gonna go to Kalkstein this time, though. I'm gonna go to Kalkstein, teleport to the tower in the middle of the swamp, then go and check on the druids in case... Okay, first of all, to tell them that they are scammers, that I wish a full refund, because the shirt failed. Absolutely, utterly failed. First of all. Second, I'm gonna intimidate them to give me a better solution to this quest. Because it's the only thing still keeping me here. And if it wasn't clear already, I'm very much reluctant to finish this chapter. Because I don't wanna let Tris go. I don't. I so do not. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Let's get out of here. Or maybe Kalkstam might know?
Yes?
Yes? Can you make a potion to cure lycanthropy?
Can you make a potion to cure lycanthropy?
Never tried.
He's a genius, by the way.
Potions for a
He's
werewolf,
like the
beloved of a young
Einstein.
Usually I'd refuse.
The Polish.
But I owe you. Let's see.
Einstein.
Ingredients, check. Equipment, check. Come back later, okay?
Like that? You gotta be kidding me. You go through all that trouble with the druids that are incapable of doing anything, and Kalkstan is just...
Come back later.
Yeah, I'll just make you a potion. It's fine. Never trust Kalkstein to brew you cappuccino. He will turn you into a werewolf instead. Can I sleep anywhere? Wait, let me check. Is there is a campfire out here. Can I sleep?
Come back later.
No, it won't let me sleep. Not that I want to sleep with Kalkstein. Ever. We're gonna go and check this fireplace. This campfire. Can I climb down? No. I so much dislike that I cannot jump. It feels like I'm restrained to the ground, and in fact I am. Okay, wait, I feel like... Yeah, we have to go all around here in order to get to the campfire, because this might feel like an open area, but it's not. It's all an illusion. It's actually a pretty convoluted corridor. But I'm going the right way. I just need to sleep. Okay, we're gonna avoid that. We're gonna avoid that guy. The huge, absolutely astonishingly, staggeringly huge insect. The kind that if you were to ever spot where you live. Oh gosh. Oh boy. You're gonna be so fast to immigrate somewhere else. Maybe in the magical land of Poland. Who knows? But anywhere. Ooh. But it's not here. Okay, so the one and only fireplace, close by. It's in a battlefield. How wonderful for me. Okay. The Kikimores are a bit tough though. But not tough enough for me. Okay, the problem is that guy there. Because it's gonna hurt like a... Ooh! The big wolf! There is a contract for him. Careful here. Okay, we're gonna use the wolf style for him. Don't make me use another swallow potion, please. Easy does it. Oh no, there is a plant! Oh! Okay, here is the thing. Plants in this game unfortunately have a ridiculous reach. Ridiculous. And they hurt like heck. And I didn't notice it. Damn it. It's fine. You know what? We're gonna check for this campfire instead. Something tells me this is a bit of a battlefield. Well, we're gonna check a more tranquil situation to sleep in. The funny part is that I could easily teleport back to Kalkstein house, actually to Tri's house, but she's not home, I think, at this hour. I would simply go to the... Is there any easy way to just go and sleep somewhere? There will be. It's just that I have the tendency to make everything more harsher on myself. Which coincidentally, hopefully, ends up being much more hilarious and less boring than if I went with a smart option. As I should have, probably. There you go. And also, Princess Pandalicious offering me my own drink. Thank you, dear. Cheers. I'm sorry it didn't play for some reason the alert. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes OBS just brain farts. Oh, now it did. Okay, it was a bit on the delay side. Not sure why. Just OBS being a little sleepy tonight. Drink more potion. Wow, that felt liberating. Actually, that's disgusting, princess. Everybody knows women do not fart. That's stuff of the legends. You should know that. You should absolutely know that. Brain fart. I mean, it's more of a digital fart. You know when Windows goes dun, 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 the usual music, the meme one actually, from all the way back to the 2000 XP, I think Windows XP tune. That's what I would picture a digital brain fart. I assure you we do. I assure you, you're so lying to our faces.
What was that?
It's so clear as crystal. Why did I come here, by the way? Bitch maker? No, brick maker. Sorry. You're clearly a brick maker. Where is the fireplace? There is the fireplace. I'm gonna share it with these dummy thick dudes. And I'm gonna sleep for a whole day. I assume Kalkstein will be done by then. Hopefully. Here is hoping. Now the question is it faster to go back to the tower? Yeah, I feel like it's much faster to go back to the tower. Because I was feeling tempted for a split second to head back to the ferryman, then go back to the dike, then back to the trade quarter, back to Kalkstein house and teleport to his tower. Clearly it's not the fastest route. The safest? Surely. Fastest? Not a chance. Not a chance. I'm gonna unsheath my weapon because it gives me the placebo effect of believing I'm that 5 or 1% faster. What do you think about Ciri? I think she's cute. I think that Ciri, it depends which Ciri. If you mean the new one from the new Witcher games, I still haven't formed an opinion. I'll have to play The Witcher 3 before I form an actual opinion. Oof. Okay, let me try and survive. Oh, look at the drowners taking one for the team, distracting the big insect. Time to enjoy some delicious gammon, mac and cheese and broccoli. I listened to all of that until broccoli. Remove that, and then you have an amazing meal ahead of you. Why would you jump scare me with greens, princess? That is highly irregular. Like, I don't know about your own country customs, but why would you spam it on the chat? Now I have to clean it up. How could you? I mean, you are lucky right now. I'm in a bit of a pinch. It's not gonna last long. Oh gosh, okay. Just give me. I'm gonna clean up the chat. Don't you worry. I'm gonna remove those broccoli. Believe me. Just give me a second. Priorities. I need to survive first. Just you wait. Broccoli is not bad taste. Just needs some cooking. Broccolis are evil. Evil incarnate, even. They come in many forms and colors, one of them being green. Or maybe they're just evilish with me. I don't know. There are many things that are evilish just with me and no one else. Like coffee, or even chamomile. Did you know that chamomile has the exact opposite effect on me? Like, it's usually meant to calm the one who drinks it. In my case, it gives me tachycardia, meaning I will feel like my chest is trying to rip itself out. And I remember going through a few sleepless nights because of it. How about that? So broccoli, to me, is the same incarnation of evil. Actually, no, it does mean nothing. But I still call it same. Careful. There we go. Even though we missed it, clearly. I will take that. Can I loot it? Please let me loot it. No. I'm not allowed to loot it for some reason. Cabbage, be back. Enjoy, princess. Absolutely enjoy. And I forgot to remove the broccoli, but you know what? I'll let you have it. I'll let you have it, dear. Enjoy it.
Yes?
Yes? Did you finish the lycanthropy potion?
Did you finish the lycanthropy potion?
Yes, but she will administer it at her own risk once she drops in one of her tears. The potion needs a virgin's tear to work.
Wait, you said nothing about a virgin.
You said a young maiden. I assumed she wasn't yet married.
Ah, Caldstein. You need to get out more. Where will I find a virgin?
A virgin's tear is vital.
Oh boy, I feel like this will be highly
difficult to
offensive
find
to most
one.
people terminally online. Anyway. Oh, I should ask the townswomen. Amazing. I'm gonna go to Triss laboratory. We are surely gonna find one in the trade quarter that is trying to preserve herself for some nobleman or something. Okay. Okay, there is no Triss. Actually, there is. She healed me. Oh, she's from downstairs. Good. That makes sense. She's still getting herself ready. Triss, my dear.
You're so good with Alvin.
And not just Alvin. Okay, she can tell me anything about it. So in Witcher Seeker 2, we also getting married to Triss. We are going Triss all the way. Tiny banana. Maybe it's not clear to you, but Triss is the one and only. For us. For me. Absolutely. I read enough of the books to know I want no Yennefer. Who knows, maybe I'll play The Witcher 3 and I'll change my mind, but I don't think so. Triss, the only one that doesn't betray us ever. Okay, we need to check on the townswomen.
Away, the city is more beautiful.
We need to check on the townswomen.
Siegfried fancies my daughter.
Don't disturb.
Siegfried fancies my daughter. Where can I find your daughter? She must be clearly virgin.
Your
You're not from these parts?
That's right.
You must think you can sweep any lady off her feet.
Well,
You think I'd go to bed with you?
Yeah?
it crossed my mind.
You think I'd be consumed by love?
Yeah?
That's possible.
You're wrong.
I'll call the guards.
Oh, wait, whoa. Okay. No worry.
I detest
I just need to find a virgin. Which is extremely rarer in the magical land of Poland back in the Middle Ages than you might think.
I don't talk to
I shan't
strangers.
speak with a bag.
Oh boy, where am I gonna find one?
Sometimes I fancy being a carefree she-elf living at sea thing.
What about you?
Why do you gaze at me?
Forgive me, but are you a virgin?
Why?
I need a virgin's tear to cure someone of
Easy.
lycanthropy.
Gladly would I help.
You're sure you're...
Oh boy, imagine if you can fail this quest. Imagine if the quests allow you to choose the girl that will get to cry on the potion. And they could even lie to you. It would be terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. Like he could fail the potion and you forfeited the quest forever. Okay, no, I gotta go upstairs. That's where the actual mirror is. There it is. Teleport at Triss. 5 nuts at Triss. Bring me to the Swamp Tower. Actually, no. No, we can go straight to Carmen. We don't need to have Kalkstein look at the potion any longer. We just need to go to his house. Kalkstein Laboratory. Then to Carmen. And then we are ready to close chapter 3. I certainly want to get to this point. Psych. Okay. Eager Bravo. Here I come. Oof. No! I'm weird. You're a queer fellow. My goodness.
What's that?
No, it's just nobody. It's nobody.
Mother hates me speaking with strangers.
Oh, sure, she doesn't hate me, little kid. I can tell you that. There Carmen is. Let's give her the potion. Let's wait for it to work.
Yes?
Here's a magic potion against lycanthropy. It
Here's
should
a
help.
magic potion against lycanthropy. It should help.
How will I repay you?
Don't tell anyone I did this for free. I have my reputation.
Absolutely.
I'll give this potion to Vincent.
What about my reward?
Only my man is important now.
In some time. We'll wait some time. We know exactly where to wait some time. Not at this fireplace, which will be super convenient. We're gonna go and meditate in a premium way. We're gonna go to the tavern and meditate on a absolutely not comfortable rug. Because we be fancy like that.
Damn it.
Any rooms?
5 orange.
5 orange. But I love this music. Regardless. We're gonna wait 24 hours. Beautiful. My knees don't hurt at all. That's what I call magic. Let's get out of here. Talk to Carmen and hopefully, it will all be good. Hopefully Vincent didn't turn into a swallow, into a birdo,
Yes?
into a doggo.
Did the potion work?
Oh, Master Witcher. I made certain Vincent drank it,
Oh,
but nothing
come on.
happened.
We'll find another way.
Yes?
I've heard stories of true love changing beasts to
I've
men.
heard stories of true love changing beasts into men.
But we make love regularly.
Love means more than frolicking in bed.
I know Vincent doesn't love me. Sometimes when he's angry, he calls me a vile whore.
Carmen.
I know I turned tricks, but for him I'd agreed to be like other girls. Damn it. I'd even learned how to embroider.
Embroidering is a very interesting skill, actually. Well, Witchers are hardly experts in embroidering. Excuse me, we learn how to slay monsters, not embroidering. Which is actually cool. Listen, it's clear Vincent lycanthropy isn't your biggest problem. Tell him you love him and how you try to cure him. If he's not complete swine, he'll react.
Listen, it's clear Vincent's lycanthropy isn't your biggest problem.
We are even matchmakers now. What's going on?
Cure him. If he's not a complete swine, he'll react.
He's unsure, torn between me and his work.
He needs
Imagine
to set
putting
his
work
straight.
Witcher,
above
please
love.
talk to him.
About
He's at the station.
One of these women, the kind that will never betray you. I need to try all the new. Okay. I should talk to the captain. Okay, I'm gonna convince Vincent. We're gonna play the persuasion minigame, which is not in here, but just picture it for a second. Like it is in Oblivion. When you get the little wheel spinning. And you get to pick the correct options in order to persuade the victim, because that's how we're gonna call it. Except in this case, it's just gonna be a piece of dialogue. Super easy. I still can't believe that Morrowind, whole minigame of persuasion, it's simply admire, admire, admire. Because nobody intimidates. Bribing, though? Plenty. Plenty of bribing. Not vibing, bribing. Okay. There is Vincent Mice, or Vincent Corn. You.
Greeting.
Carmen asked to see you.
Carmen asked me to see you.
Witcher detective turns Witcher therapist.
Matchmaker.
In brief,
thank you.
Carmen doesn't like you being a werewolf.
What's your beef? It's not my choice.
I can lift the curse, but you must desire it. You want to be with Carmen?
Witcher.
Will you give up your superhuman strength for love?
Strength I use against evil.
Strength that will one day consume you. You still have a choice.
I'll think about it, Witcher.
Love can move mountains, but...
It must be true.
I should visit Carmen in some time and ask her if anything changed. Let's hope this works. Let's hope this actually works so we can... who am I kidding? I'm so secretly hoping this doesn't work so we keep to extend our permanence in this chapter. But I'm afraid this might work. Because there is nothing that true love can solve. Except a flaxseed. Even a flaxseed third leg, actually. What was I gonna say? Okay, I'm gonna sleep in the fireplace this time, though. I'm gonna sleep here. There you go. Oh, and the guy moved away. It's like, oh no, you stole my post. How very dare you. I paid to sit on that box, you know. I can imagine how much he has paid. If I had paid 5 oranges to kneel on a rug, this guy must have sold his house to just sit on a box. Obviously, clearly. Oh, hey. I'm an idiot. Carmen was just outside. Why did I get inside? I mean, I can think of a reason or two, but...
Yes?
I saw Vincent.
Oh, Witcher, I don't know how to thank you. I'm awash in happiness. We had an honest conversation. I told him everything. How much I love him.
Oh. Finally.
He said if I cared so much, maybe this love deserves a chance. First time I ever saw him cry.
Oh.
Sometimes the simplest solutions are best.
True,
but
actually.
That's not
True.
All. I haven't found hair in our bed recently. Maybe... Never mind, I don't want to jinx it. I have to believe
she's so
everything
excited.
will be all right.
That's good to hear.
It's gonna be alright, yeah.
True love can work wonders.
Vincent was freed from the lycanthropy curse. Yes. Whew. Good. That means only one. And one thing only. We can move on now. At last. Let me see if there is any other piece of information.
Yes?
Nothing. Okay. We gotta move on now. It is time.
Stupid game.
Exactly. Stupid game of poker. Never play less. Leave it to me. I love poker. Especially with dices. My gosh. So satisfying. Cards? Not a problem, although never been a fan of Texas Hold'em. I prefer the usual. The good old poker, where you get to have your own points, not borrow from anyone else. Wait, am I going to the right... Oh, well, trade quarter. It's the same, really. Go there. Good. Also this music. I will miss this music so very much. You have no clue? You got no idea. Even if it's raining, and if there is such a thick fog. Thicker than trees bomb. I'm sorry. I should be more respectful toward my wife. Because at the end of the day, I pledged her an actual ring. Meaning... there must be something between us now. Okay, so she's not here. Let me check again the main quest, what it wants me to do. Not a game of dice. The Unforgiven. I must convince either Yevin or Elves or Siegfried. Okay, where is Siegfried though? Where am I gonna find Siegfried? I think... oh, maybe... back in the Temple Quarter, probably. Yes.
The neighborhood has lost charm.
I'm just gonna stand here. There you go. And I'm gonna excuse myself for there is an ad break incoming. I shall be back in but a couple minutes. Until then, be right back.
Downpour. Stop raining! Right. I don't even feel like complaining about the weather.
Back. We are. So, we'll have to find Siegfried, and something tells me he might actually be back where the Order of the Flaming Rose barracks are. That should make it pretty easy to locate. We're gonna do it now. Right freaking now. Just you wait. To the temple quarter. We're gonna find him and put an end to this chapter. Oh, so regrettably. But it lasted a long time, honestly. Like, we've been here... We came here last week, actually. It's not even been that long. Matt Weisenberg, Master Witcher, how many weapons do you want to carry? Geralt. Yes! Have I shown you my illegal sword? Or my Order battle hammer? I wish I had one more to showcase for all of you. I'm afraid it's hidden right now, though. It's something that, in order to keep this stream family friendly, I just cannot share. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I can't bring myself to do it. Otherwise, ban. I mean, it will never be as much of an bannable offense as showing you all how I enjoy cappuccino at this hour. Because at that point, Twitch is gonna report it to the Italian authorities, and I'm gonna have worse, way worse than FBI storming my house. Yeah. He has a gun somewhere there. I know. Concealed carry. It's very much concealed. Send an expert. Send Carmen or one of the working ladies. The ones that never betray you once. That could actually work. Need the right person for the right job. But I can tell, nothing screams more American than carrying a pistol, a gun in a medieval world. Not just any medieval world, the magical land of Poland. Absolutely incredible. Where is Siegfried? I think he's inside the barracks. Except he's not. Or maybe he is. Order post. It reminds me, Matt Weisenberg, when I downloaded a long time ago a mod for Skyrim that allowed you to carry a multitude of weapons. And I think it was referring to The Witcher, where you could indeed carry like 2 swords on the back, 1 sword on each side of your hip, then an extra at your boot even, like you grab the knife from the boot and all that. Or maybe like the butcher in Gangs of New York, where you have the literal belt all around you, and you got like access to far too many to count daggers. That's what I like, honestly. And you all hear them bouncing around on your gear based on if it was heavy or not. So cool. At Weisenberg, I can already see the local priest and the village elders storming your place because you had cappuccino at 20. It's already too late. Like, if it was a bit earlier, you might just face a few years in jail time, but over 20, we are getting to some extremely blasphemous territory there. You'd be lucky if you were just given jail at that point. It might get extremely worse. Unthinkably worse. Just like not finding freaking Siegfried. Like, that would be terrible. Imagine being sentenced to death. And they place one of those... Like, they make you drink too much cappuccino for you to actually ingest.
How's your leg?
Death to cappuccino. For consuming it at the wrong hour.
You'd be eligible, but medals are only awarded to knights. Unless...
No,
I became a knight.
I won't join with that vow of celibacy.
I understand.
Because then we won't get to bang Triss anymore.
Himself is going to present the medal to me. Yes?
I have a proposal. Will you help me destroy Salamandra?
I have a proposal. Will you help me destroy the Salamandra?
Of course.
I have powerful friends who know how to destroy it.
Is this some political plot?
Siegfried, you trusted me at the bank.
I don't know.
Okay. Any details?
The new Neracourt Tavern. come by tonight.
I'll be there.
Wait for our signal.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Also, for those who don't know, we are going to ally ourselves, not with the Scoia'tael, not with the Order of Flames, but with us. We're going neutral this round, other than playing on hard. Yeah, I know. A pretty masochist run, but it's fine. We're gonna challenge ourselves because I like it. You are hereby sentenced to the harshest punishment known to man. Full year of British food. No. No. You saw what Princess just posted. You saw her parting gift from the chat. Freaking broccoli. I'm still astonished I didn't clean that up from the chat, but you saw what they're capable of. Even when they want to try and shower you with love. I don't think I could ever stand. I couldn't even come up with as diabolical a punishment. Matt Weisenberg. How could you come to that conclusion? How could you? It's actually brilliant. And also, Cat Caddy riding with a party of 53. My god, how could you jump scare me like that? Welcome in everyone. I'm Broro Dante and I currently play a game that most of you will never bring themselves to even try. But that's what I'm here for, so you don't have to play it. Also, Cat Caddy, allow me to give you a lovely, absolutely lovely shout out in chat very quickly. Because I'm about to finish chapter 3 of The Witcher. And for those who don't know, that's also the part where we'll say goodbye to Triss. And I don't want to say goodbye to Triss. But we have to progress. We have to. People are counting on that. Beauties in this chat are counting on seeing me finish this game for good. So, it'll have to be done. Will have to be done. But also, dear, how you doing? What were you playing? What were you eating? Because I was just having a lovely conversation with Matt Weisenberg about food and broccoli. We do eat broccoli. We do eat plenty of greens, Matt Weisenberg. The problem is that I refuse to. Broccoli hates me, you see. It's a difficult relationship. It's an abusive relationship. I can't stomach them. Not our favorite redhead. Teddy, you know I considered you just as tasteful as the rest of the beauties in chat. You meant to say that you had clearly a typo. Our favorite redhead. Truly. Because there is only one redhead. Because the other one is lesser. Triss is clearly the perfect one. You missed the scene where I pledged her a gold ruby ring, and I even said a very sweetie, corny, cheesy line for her. You missed it. You missed it. I'm good. I had fried noodles today and some cassava pudding for dessert. I have no idea what that is. I'll have to check it out later. I'm always looking for new recipes, desserts and all that, except greens. Except greens. Careful. You can keep your greens dessert to yourself. Thanks. What am I doing here? Wait. I'm currently in the process, very delicate process of finishing the chapter. Oh, okay, I need to tell my wife. See, I'm already failing at husbandry. I was about to do, like, closing the chapter and I'm not gonna inform my wife. Don't do like Witcher does. Just do like Witcher tells. Be a loving husband, not like me. It's hot in this thing, even though it's night. And the cold is turning my metal to ice. I still gotta say how hot I am in armor. Clearly. But yeah, what is cassava dessert, Cat Caddy? You can't just drop in a random recipe and not elaborate on it.
Quiet! Alvin's asleep.
Easy. Easy. Easy now. Are you sure about that, darling? You sure Alvin is asleep, darling? I don't know which Alvin you're referring to. Unless you were starting to call my sword Alvin, in which case we can fix that easily.
Quiet.
Listen, I found us some allies.
Listen, I've found us some allies.
Great. In time for our meeting with Luvarden. We'll discuss it with him.
Agreed.
Good.
Geralt, you should know we've angered some powerful people. This meeting could change much.
What do you mean?
Tend to any unfinished business in Vizima, and prepare. Afterwards, it may be too late.
It feels like one of those disclosures. Careful. By confirming this choice, you're angering some very powerful people in Vizima. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Where do I sign up? Let's go.
I'm ready. Let's meet at the new Nara court.
I'll inform the interested parties.
How do you know who?
I'm a sorceress, remember?
And
You
gotta
think so
explain
loud, I
shit.
can't
I'm a
help reading your
sorceress.
mind.
It's magic. Ain't gotta explain shit. Alvin, go to sleep.
Oh, what's the time?
It's late. You should be in
The
bed.
last piece of advice we'll give him. Let's go. It's time. It's time. There is no turning back. Caddy, cassava is a root that... Why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me? Also, Caddy, unfortunately, I got Twitch set to high links. But for once I'm glad one link is getting censored. I'm glad that Twitch is taking my interests at heart.
You're in danger.
I should have known.
Why?
I should have known.
Meetings. Salamandra has spies in
What
the
is this
army.
kind of betrayal? Top 10 anime betrayals right now in my
I must
chat.
speak to the others.
The Salamanders will be here soon.
Then I'll face them. You run.
You must think poorly of
Redhead, my Italian friend, knows I have a thing for Reddies.
I expected you'd stay and fight. My
I could tell you were as tasteful as I thought the moment you landed in this chat, Matt Weissenberg. And this just
will understand.
makes it all clear as crystal.
City guards? How did you...
When we were traveling together, he'd be on a lookout all the time and then whisper Matteo, guarda a sinistra.
Witcher was foolish.
Gross.
You don't stand a chance.
We'll see.
You got my seal of approval. Absolutely seal of approval. Also, I need to get some steel now. Okay, this is gonna be absolutely terrifying. Just give me a moment there. A moment. Forget the vegetable part, it's just root. Okay. Roots actually can be pretty sweet, and I'm also stuck. I'm stuck. Okay, no, I'm not stuck anymore, it's fine. Because Witcher combat can be finicky like that. So it's a root, it is sweet. But this is as sweet as a redhead. That's the question. And you will follow up with the question, how would I know? It depends on how many redheads are present where you
Or for the
live.
slums. True love.
True love.
Love that overcomes a powerful curse.
Such as lycanthropy.
A fairy tale.
Not quite.
In a world dominated by scorn and meanness. A world full of bandits and murderers.
In the magical
True
world
love
of
can
Poland,
still work
Geralt.
wonders. Lost causes are worth a struggle. A fairy tale.
You wish you'd have redheads. Oh, so what's wrong? Hey, hey! It's not over yet. Okay, now it's over. It's all over. Funny thing, Caddy. In some towns in Italy, mostly in north, because we like to take the piss on northerners. I do remember this story of the mother of a girl that used to come to where I go in the summer. And she had to dye her hair blonde since she was at a very young age. Simply because they'd see redhead as evil. Evil. Can you believe that? How uncultured they could be up in the north. So not only a worse food than at the south, but even worse cultural beliefs. How about that, northerners? Oh my god, it's gonna become a battlefield if I ever get a northerner Italian here. But thankfully, actually not thankfully, because I'm always glad if there are more of my brethren to join in the stream, but oh boy. We're gonna have someone that will actually try and be proud of where they come from. Yeah, some places associate redheads with witches. Pretty much, exactly. I didn't say the word witch, but it's kinda that belief. And it's curious that you're telling me now it's more commonly... because, you know, it's so rare. It's not like the eyes, though, unfortunately. Like blue eyes and green eyes, people will be like, wow, it's so rare, it's so cool. If you were to go to Japan, they will take pictures of you constantly. But the moment you have redheads... I mean, nowadays probably it's fine, but back then, because it was so rare, yeah, people had to find a justification for their shortcomings constantly. So, wow, it cannot stop raining. It must be the redheads. Oops, too bad we are in the UK, it's full of redheads. Surely. I just had a big brain moment. Big brain, so big head hurts. If redheads are indeed witches, and they bring all kinds of misfortune, wouldn't that explain why in the UK it constantly rains? Because it's full of witches. Great. Thank the gods Princess is not here. If you heard me say this, I wouldn't hear the end of it. Shh. I'm gonna rely on your discretion, beauties, not to inform her once she comes back, if she comes back. And also, Matt and Wesenberg, thank you for following the stream. I had no doubt. You're in for a ride. It's good to have you here. And yes, I was saying, I rely on all your discretion not to inform her of what I was explaining. On my logic behind her back. I mean, it depends if she'll be back, because she was going to eat broccoli, so who knows if she comes back alive. I wouldn't bet on it. I'm just kidding. Princess is more resilient than you might think. After all, she chose Pandalicious as her nickname. And pandas, you know how many times pandas have dodged extinction? Never, because we do the hard work for them. Let's talk to Vincent. Hurry, girl. Hurry. Give it to me. No, just kidding. We just married Triss. Theoretically. We cannot betray her so quickly and with Vincent. He's also spoken for. He just pledged love to Carmen. No, Vincent, no. Restrain. Learn self-restraint. So, what do I have to do? I better see Triss and Ruvarden. Yes. Let's get out. I can't get out. Why? Oh, right, I gotta go upstairs. I heard some healing. It's for me.
Geralt? You were waiting.
The werewolf guy? Yep. Vincent.
Worried. Decided anything?
We decided to break the curse, and we felt good about it.
We will rid Vizima of this evil once and for all.
Yes.
Misunderstandings do arise between different members of the Order, but I take it we're clear about what we're doing.
Misunderstandings?
No matter. Apparently we're to be magically transferred somewhere.
Triss will teleport you and Siegfried to the Salamander base.
That's super cool, but that's also the end of the chapter.
Still needs deciding.
Quiet. I hear footsteps. Was I followed?
The door is locked.
Open up in the name of King Foltest and the Flaming
We gotta run.
It's
Bolt.
Traitorous monk. A disgrace to our profession.
I didn't foresee this problem.
Siegfried, I know you're associating with that witch. You're finished.
Triss.
Damn MILF Guardians. Also the low poly was hard to look at.
Only chance. Akimbaga Hara.
No.
This knight who turned to soup while being teleported.
I'm counting to 3. You're
censored.
screwed, Siegfried.
Censored.
Soup? Maybe,
Sorry, I'll be back. Don't feel sorry. Enjoy the show. And we are now magically transported to Salamandra base.
Where the hell am I? Triss overdid it this time.
She overdoes it every time. And I don't want her to stop. So, this is the final part of the chapter.
Although, better here than the middle of some banquet.
Don't say lies, Witcher. You can eat all the Catoblepa steak you want. And yes, I did read it from the Go Live notification, because I cannot remember the name ever. Do I have to burn it? Wait, can I cheese this?
It's that Witcher.
Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Nothing. Of course. That was the wrong way, or maybe it was the right way. I'm afraid that's where I'm supposed to be going. There is no other way in. How am I gonna get there, though? Like, okay, but there is a... Maybe with hard sign?
It's that Witcher.
It's fine. Yeah, maybe hard. How did you know? How could you know, Cat Caddy? Ooh. Careful here. Oh, parry. Easy parry. Easiest parry of my life. And now I'm gonna knock you all down. Enjoy. Look at all this. This is why I'm so much in love with the animations of The Witcher 1 and its combat. Even though it might be clunky, it feels so elaborate, so complex, so deep. Even the different styles. The fact that I'm so overpowered whenever I'm fighting multiple enemies at once. Something that is usually a chore in other games. Here you are looking, at least in my case, I'm seeking situations where I'm gonna be gangbanged. And defy expectations. I'm so sorry. This is a family-friendly stream. If you were expecting something else, I'm sorry, not sorry to disappoint. Easy. Save. Kakeri, if it's not Igni, it's hard. And vice versa. The thing is, I believe it's always gonna be hard. Because hard is the best. No, actually, because Igni is... Like, I've seen that the other signs are all optionals to learn. You cannot learn them all. Like, you can learn them all, but you can also miss them all if you don't press on the stones, I think. Like, even Igni is missable if you don't check on the stone in chapter 1. You got plenty opportunities to learn the signs, but that's why I believe that it's always gonna be hard to unlock secret passages. And also, will you look at that? Look at that stair there. It's magic. It's fluctuating in midair. Isn't that beautiful? Look at this stair. Oh boy, I'm the scourge of developers. I find them all. All of them. Also, this is pretty much the bunk bed of Pisa. So, like, how can you not roll off your bed with this kind of inclination? Magic, I ain't gonna explain shit. The other signs really come into play in the third game. Yeah, which I've not played yet. We'll see though. It will be funny. It will truly be funny. Salamander magic. Except salamandras are filthy lizards. Oh, Siegfried.
Eternal fire protect us. There's no time to lose.
Siegfried?
Open the gate and let the order inside.
Where's Triss?
She stayed behind to deal with that lunatic De Wet. But she cast Alzur's shield before teleporting you.
Alzur's shield?
A powerful spell. From the book you found in the swamp.
Ooh.
Strange. I don't recall giving it to her.
Would you take on the entire base yourself?
Any ideas?
The salamanders are using a magic portal to enter their base. Cursed elven magic.
Can we use it?
The sorceress said it is activated by a magic stone.
I do have one.
There is something of the sort in the cave, to the right.
I do have one. I still have it. But it's fine. We got a bodyguard now. It's all fine. We're gonna be totally fine. Let's go. Alvaro's portal. Come on, Alvaro, help me. Also, Alvaro, for those who don't know, is the protagonist of a anime series from the 90s where the protagonist is a humanoid ball with his turtle friend. And it's amazing, amazing show. That's the only time I heard the name Alvaro. Let's go. Just some random trivia before throwing ourselves into death. Joyce. I love this fight. Oh. I swear, there is no other game quite as The Witcher 1 that makes me rejoice in situations where there are multiple opponents, where we might be gang-banged to death. Okay, I need to change to Cat. I guess he's the one getting gang-banged this time. And my gosh, the swords, ooh, are pretty sharp. Let's go. Style of the Wolf, easy. Thank you, Siegfried, for... Crash! Crash! It's fine. We crash rarely, but this time it seems that the game couldn't take it. There were too many NPCs on, there was too much gangbang action going on, so much so that the game was like, no. To which we say, yes. We're gonna go again, and that's why we constantly save. Not because I'm used to the Elder Scrolls games that require you, by law, to constantly quick save, but because I'm a save scammer at heart. I love save scamming. It's always good to save scam. Wouldn't you think? Ooh. There we go. I'm not touching anything. Okay, good. It went on autopilot for a second. It was pretty frightening. There you go. Easy. Let me go back to war. This one is a tough adversary. Never as tough as the Ifrit, which I'm sorry to see in this sorry state, honestly. Because I'm used to see Ifrit from the Final Fantasy games. And this one is pretty bad. Pretty bad looking. Ifrit, if it wasn't to eat for... Actually, not if he was too fast, if he was to eat British food for a week. Okay, he got his friend now. Didn't take kindly on my tasteful joke. How do you like that? How do you like my mutton, Ifrit? Also, can someone destroy this? Thank you. Also, adoring Bob Ross fan, I always come for the eye candy. The beautiful man, the one and only. You, yours truly, Bro Dante, ever the flatterer adoring. You came here at the right time. We are about to finish chapter 3. And would you believe it? We went through a crash, but we survived. We all survived, and I'm here with the help of nonetheless of the Flaming Lows. I'm learning Italian. Ciao! I can tell from the age inside your sentence that you're really making an effort. But it's a bit of an unfortunate typo. You have to travel like 2 buttons to the right and 1 above to form the correct word. But I can appreciate the effort. Hello there, adoring Bob Ross fan.
An order's an order.
Careful now. I see Azar and the Professor. What is now?
Defend yourself!
Oh, another mage. How could we miss him? How about this? Grazie.
An order's an order.
I see you are plagued by typos, adoring. You are this close every time from forming the correct word. I'm starting to believe it's on purpose. Why would you tease me like that? Why would you do that?
I wouldn't mind an ale.
Really? Wait, I gotta loot the remains first and foremost.
Fire, fill my heart.
Yeah, just the heart. That's all it can fill. Not your stomach. Not something else. Okay, let's get ready. It's about time we face this too. In a trial by combat, and also with little to no help. I'm crazy like that.
An order's an order.
Where is Siegfried?
What's this?
I can't see Frick. I was gonna say Frickfried. Oh, it's down. He's still dealing with all this salamandra. What's going on? We left Siegfried to die back there. Or was I supposed not to intervene? Okay, let me see. I might have dug my own grave. Yeah, I'm probably not supposed to do it. It's fine. I'm gonna just save Siegfried. Non ti allargare. Ah, now. That was actually clean Italian. How much of a Google Translator action you had to do? Because it took a bit long. But I can still appreciate the further effort. Okay, let me be careful here. Easy. We're overpowering them. This is a full gangbang. It's not even close. And let's be careful because they could sneeze all over me and that would be enough to kill me. I wanna be very careful. Actually, I'm gonna eat... Oh, the candy that was supposed to be for Alvin. Actually, I'm gonna hold it. I'm gonna eat cheese. Because everybody knows cheese is the best. And sponsored by Chef Gora himself. Can we kill this guy? Can we kill him already? Please? Can I have a go? Easy. And now we can save.
No time to lose.
Yeah, no time to lose. We literally have an army now. Please. Let's all charge at once. The guy over there just was like, nope, I'm gonna wait here until you guys are done. Oh, it seems that they spawn forever. Okay, never mind. We are ready. Ready to face off against the evil. With a smidge of health.
White Wolf, we've been expecting you. I see we're all here. Good. We can resolve this.
Ha! I underestimated you in the swamp, but you won't surprise me now.
Even Siegfried of Denel would follow you into fire. All is aligning with the grand plan. Should you demonstrate wisdom, you'll see it realized.
What if I refuse? Witches are simple and sentimental.
Who are you fighting for? Foltest? A monarch with
Trace.
more sins on his conscience.
For the one and only Redhead.
In his vocabulary.
Do you know what any of them
Foltest
means?
impregnated
Ho bisogno di un
his own
caffè.
sister
I think you just
and
said
let his offspring
I
eat the
need
city's inhabitants for years. Furthermore, during
cappuccino.
the war, he allowed Nilfgaard
That's
to
what you
plunder
asked,
and
clearly.
torch neighboring
Because you don't want another coffee, adoring Bobros fan. That's too
not
much coffee you
Foltest, then
had
who?
for a day.
The
Have
larger
something a bit
sorceresses.
more splash
You
with
know not what
milk,
those
maybe a
bitches
nice
do to
decoration on
influence
top.
post-war treaties, the
Change it up.
resettlements, deportations, the unresolved matter of the Scoia'tael, and others.
Your dazzling conclusion?
Salamandra is not evil, not more than
No,
those with the
we are
will
the
to
good
shape
guys.
their own fate.
Haha. Any other stunning remarks, or can we start killing? If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason? What would you call this creature? And I kill monsters when I feel like it. We don't play that. G-Unit, we don't play around, absolutely.
If Salamandra is not evil incarnate, then what of Javed? Immorality, rape, murder, treason. What would you call this creature?
The future, evolution, or destiny?
It feels like a regression to me.
Screw that future. I'd rather fight a nightmare, even if it's hopeless.
There was a Salamandra Grant just witnessing the scene.
How? As your shield.
Did I just die?
Professor, tend to him. I have no counters.
Okay, he chickened out. Did I die because I had too little health?
Javed crumbled in the swamp.
Oh yeah, because I surprised him. This is something you might miss on if you don't do all the side quests.
And made off with the spellbook.
It was super cool.
He lost it. Fled. Alzur's shield worked beautifully. Javed ran, leaving the professor behind. I won't let him escape next time.
Never. Also, I look too young in that cutscene, in that wallpaper.
Geralt, are you well?
As fine as I can be.
Happened.
You got hit. Hard. The sorceress must have cast a protective spell.
Alzur's shield.
Professor escaped, and the barrier blocks our path.
I'll find him.
So I got a shield and there is a barrier. Okay, we need to find them. I think I'm gonna gulp a swallow potion. I think it's time to not be stingy about our potions and actually drink one. There you go. And yes, that's how potions are called in The Witcher. The swallow potion. It's the bird, not the act of swallowing or cannibalizing unborn babies. In case you're wondering. Kikimor. Oh gosh, we need to kill the Kikimors? Okay, they are workers, so they don't mind me. Good doggy. Please don't notice me. Don't! Okay, okay, okay. Ow! Okay, that's a few of them. Be careful here. Very careful. Where am I supposed to go? Because I came from there, I think. I just think. Okay, let's just fight them. Let's just fight them for now and we'll find our own way. So satisfying! Oh, so am I electrocuting them as I go? Oh, I don't remember Span. Are you more German or Italian? That's more a question for a northerner, excuse me very much. I'm not nearly, even close to Germany. So I'm afraid I'm ineligible for that question. Very much so. But I can tell you, Northerners, Italian Northerners and Bavarians are closer than you might think. In fact, so much so.
No doubt your life will end soon, and how useless it's been. You'll die knowing you're an aberration.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches?
And not just
the
shit.
The answer's simple. You feel you have no rightful place in this world. You owe your existence to the conjunction of spheres.
Can you stop talking to yourself?
Know how?
Just shut the frick up. Enlighten me. No, I'm gonna not keep my tongue in check for once.
Just shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, what is that? Holy moly. Okay, I didn't remember this at all. What is going... Okay, this is so unfair. What is going on right now? Freaking Professor. Why are they fighting against me, this freaker? I'm so not gonna survive this. This is so unfair. Is this the Matrix? It totally is, because they're all working against me. How did these huge workers materialize even? How? What kind of spell was it? Oh no, we have to do this fight again. It's fine. There won't be any more distraction this time. Although I might drink a potion to make it easier. Another one. Although I need to also save as soon as we deal with the Salamandra here.
You're dead.
Okay, this is horrible. I'm gonna get killed mid-cutscene. Look at the axe planted on my back already.
You're so full of shit, Professor.
Why do you seek to prevent the creation of new witches? You owe your...
Whatever. I got language learning app. Auf Wiedersehen. I was gonna say that up in the north, I don't know if it's the case still. It was probably a long time ago. But basically, there were some... Like at the borders, I'm speaking at the borders of northern Italy. There were some pubs and bars where they wouldn't serve you unless you were speaking in German. This was a long time ago though, I don't think it's still the case, but I do remember a teacher of us, that was a northerner, telling us this. Although when she told us was 20 years ago, and that probably happened much earlier. Lingua italiana alla chat, mamma mia Mario, ravioli, cappuccino, tortellini, and all that. That's usually what I see. Like people are like, random shit go, except instead of random shit, it's random Italian. But I'm delighted to see all of you beauties being so tasteful as to show me how good your prowess in Italian is. Keep on it. Keep on it. I'm so eager to see how better you get. Take Matt Weisenberg as an example. He can totally pass as fake Italian. He would be a great double agent. Anyway, we need to slaughter the professor. And I'm afraid it's not gonna be easy or pretty, because we still got all the Salamandra to deal with.
Enlighten me.
They failed to strip you of emotion. You were meant to slay monsters without making judgments, philosophizing or nursing doubts.
We are the destiny of
this
Witchers.
ineffective, doubt-ridden historical freak is about to kill you. Let's dance.
What is that Salamandra doing on the back? All those gesturing. Okay. Careful now. Oh, it's gonna be so problematic. Wait. I need to ingest a potion, but I don't think it's gonna save me necessarily. Blizzard. Yeah, the same Blizzard where they stole breast milk. Max Payne! Bullet time! Ooh. Oh! Billy! Oh, oh! How about that, Professor? How did you enjoy? How do you enjoy my mutton? Let's keep on going. The problem though is that I'm too far away from the insects. Now it should count as free, and I should be able to use the Griffin style. Hopefully it stays like that. This is Italian or Italian or Italian. I'm not gonna answer that. Some questions you can just answer. Okay, it's going. We cook him. Slowly but surely, because that's how slow Blizzard is at releasing updates for World of Warcraft. Unless you were to steal breast milk, in that case they will be super fast. Oh! What I wanted is for this Kikimor warrior to actually approach me, so that I can use the Griffon style and it makes sense. Okay, we're getting there. Come on. Saunter Challenge Rome. I think he gave you his location, Matt Weisenberg. Adorin totally gave you his location. He has serious intentions. Could it be a trap though?
You've
Yes.
triumphed. Go ahead. Your invaluable witch's treasure awaits. You have what you wanted. Show mercy.
I don't think so. I'm gonna freak you up, Professor. Oh!
So you can parry arrows in flight.
And you can parry my sword. Prepare your anus. What are you doing? He shot a bolt at a teleporter mirror, which exploded everything. And the professor is Deje. Oh! Oh, that was too fast. Too fast of a death. Okay, I'm not gonna fight this creature. I'm absolutely terrified. I'm gonna run. Oh no, we still got the blizzard effects. Okay, it's gonna be a slow run. Bear with me. Professor is there and dead. Frick you. How do I remove the effects of a potion? By drinking water? Oh, that's not the way. A crate? Okay, I guess I'll save. He lost me. I don't even know if this is intended by the game. Okay. The effects has subsided. The professor is here. Dead. I love seeing this. But yeah, Adorin probably tried to tell you Centocelle di Roma. Although Google Translate probably didn't work out in his favor. Hold on. Okay, now it's back. Now it's back. Okay, I feel like we have to run here. I played enough Crash Bandicoot 2 to know how to escape. Okay, actually, never mind. Run. Disregard everyone. Disregard everyone. Keep on dodging. Keep on dodging. Shoot. Do a barrel roll. Actually, better. Keep jumping. Keep on jumping. Ooh. Ooh. Beautiful. I tell you, village. Oh my god. Oh my god, you should totally dedicate that to a lass. Where am I? Oh gosh, I got stuck. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, I need to stay away from the huge Kikimor Queen, because I guess that's what it is. Yeah, Kikimor Queen. Where am I supposed to go? Cave exit. But I went there. Oh my god. Okay, let's try and go back there. Let's try again. How's my spelling? Impeccable. Absolutely impeccable, Adoring. You should try it more. Okay, but where I was supposed to go? It's fine. It's fine. Keep calm. We got this. We so got this. It's not even close. So basically we cannot go there. But we can technically go here. What's in here? Nothing. So we were going the right way, allegedly. Except we need to look for a specific way out. Maybe. Run!
I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Toppling them to block up the passage. Okay, it's not here. I could try toppling them to block up the passage. Okay, I cannot move. Now I can. But it's not gonna work, probably. Okay, now I'm probably dying. Because it doesn't let me dodge as masterfully as before. Oh, I see now. Okay, I gotta smash these. Okay, it's not very intuitive. It's not very intuitive. I pretty much have to use hard on those pylons in order to kill the Kikimor or stop them from following me. Something like that. Okay, now I understand. It wasn't obvious at all. Get ready. It's hard time.
I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Easy does it. More. Frick. No, it crumbled on top of me. Lovely. Lovely. Nothing quite like being destroyed by the size of your mistake, by the sheer, staggering weight of your mistake. That sounds much better.
I could try toppling.
Okay, I need to stay a bit further away, apparently. Because it has a good reach, Ard, actually. Higher than you might think. I don't know what you just said. Okay, do I need to go there now? Avoid it. You're not spicy chicken flavored noodles. Adoring, you are having too much coffee yet again. Ooh. Okay, I'm pretty much fricked at this point. To keep dodging. Avoid me. Did it work? I have no clue. I have totally no clue what I'm supposed to do. Because the Kikimor Queen is gonna get me. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, maybe I can fight her now. Can I? Oh gosh. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, wait a second. We gotta do this, okay? I'm on my first bit. Then it's gonna get even more painful. I'm gonna make a quick save here, just in case we need to redo this. We gotta find a way. Unless I need to... Okay, maybe I understand what we need to do. I need to let this crumble on top of the Kikimor, maybe.
Supports. I could try toppling them to block the passage.
Just the passage here, though. Wait until it's close. Okay, so it kinda worked. Let's try it again. Okay. So that's how we have to deal with it.
If I buried this entire cave, at least it would never survive.
Frick! Let me move! No, it didn't work. Not quite. Oh gosh. Okay, this is where the jank of The Witcher 1 is starting to be pretty obvious. I cannot move. Can't move at all. I can drink water though. And I can also drink... There is no other potion in order to improve my energy regeneration. The combat in this game is, oh god, it's more like... It's beautiful, but in this specific situation, I need to do something that... where the junk is incredibly obvious and painful, adoring. Nothing quite like Morrowind. There you go, see? Easy. We got this. What now? Oh! Okay, I need to destroy all the other pylons. Silly me. Silly me. Oh, come on. Come on, now that I understood what I have to do. It's fine. Watch me. First try this. Right away. It is probably the worst section in the entire game. Because it's not obvious at all what you are supposed to do, but now I know. Now I know. Morrowind shit. Doric. I have to remind you to moderate your tone when you're talking about Morrowind. For that one is an incredible generational game. And I'm gonna prove it to you by killing this Kikimor Queen in its honor. Get ready. 2 and 3. I don't think we need to wait for her. Careful now. Can I move? Thank you. Okay, now we need to make this whole thing crumble as well.
The entire Salamandra base will land on my head.
Oh, now I need to run out. I thought I need to crush more than one pylon. Excuse me very much. Such riveting combat you can only see on this stream. As I'm playing the one game that most people will skip on, but I assure you, it's just me not being careful. Absolutely, I do remember. Even stream that I got proof. Okay. It's actually super fast. It's all a gimmick. It's all a freaking gimmick. It's just that, yeah, I mean, Geralt says what you are supposed to do. But it's not that intuitive still. And now we crash this as well. Except I don't have energy. And now I do.
The entire Salamandra base will land on my head.
The Unforgiven completed.
I should gut the Kikimor. If the professor had any valuable information, it'll be in there.
Oh, that's true. He gathered him. Okay, I'm just gonna take everything here.
Have a drink.
And thank you, Sedichok, for offering me my own drink. I do deserve that after this absolutely riveting fight. Cheers. We're learning how to brew some potions. Not too much, not overly. Save. What's happening? I'm gonna save. I don't trust this. Okay, now I can run. Is there a time limit? Does anything happen if I don't run all the way to the end? Did you hear that? No, I think it's just gonna tremble like this forever. Okay. I'm just wondering because the ad break is about to happen. It's incoming, so I don't want to interrupt any action. I don't want any of your beauties to be interrupted so rudely by an ad, by the hourly ad. So I'm instead gonna wait here with my pal, the Kikimor Queen, which, as you can see, I absolutely triumphed upon. There you go. I'm gonna keep it like this. Lovely. It's not like the whole place is gonna crumble on me anytime soon. Can I have a shot where I can see her beautiful face? There you go. She's even holding me. Look how absolutely romantic this is. There you go. Enjoy this until I'll be back in but a couple of minutes. Be right back. And back we are. And calling me Banana, you did miss us finishing the chapter by defeating the one and only boss, the Kikimor Queen. And we totally didn't go through a incredibly riveting combat session in order to understand we had to let the whole base crumble on top of it. We didn't die at all. First try. Believe. No need to go and rewatch the VOD. Can believe me. Anyway, let's go. It's time to finish the chapter. Aren't you excited? Triss. I'm already missing her. Let's keep going. But yeah, we finished the chapter. We defeated the professor. We parried the bolt. We proved we are not just witchers. We are a monster. The good kind. Oh, beautiful. Just Gucci. The guy on the upper left. You... Excuse me, princess.
I should have known you'd discover who was behind the counterfeit royal seals. I was wrong to see you merely as a monster slayer.
Underestimating me under our
The better you know me, the more impressive
political session.
Any chance you haven't deduced everything?
Not much. I know you plan to stage a coup, assume power while your father is away. I also know you found an ally in Salamandra.
My plans remain unchanged, and you won't stop me. I condemn you to death, sentenced to be carried out at once.
Wow.
Your Highness.
Sorry, Geralt. The right of state never
Don't
sleeps.
talk over me.
As the condemned, I have the right to a last wish. One last kiss from you.
A scandalous request. But the last wish is a sacred custom. So be it.
You wish, Witcher.
That's my girl. That's my girl.
He has been spirited away. Someone will pay for this.
Yeah, I'm collecting redheads, as you can tell. Also, when we shiny just to collect her card, then I totally disregard it. Chapter 4. Welcome to Jerusalem. Just kidding. I don't even remember. This is the city in the lake. And what's wrong with this lady's face? It looks like they mounted the face of a teenager on top of a child. And now it disappears. It's a mirage.
You fell out of that strange hole in the sky.
Clever girl.
Mother says I meddle.
Perhaps.
It looks like they mounted the face of a teenage girl on the body of a child. Am I the only one seeing this? Like, usually, I mean, The Witcher 1 has plenty of uncanny valley, but this one it's pretty noticeable. This chapter, too much water. The Witcher, chapter 4. Too much water. 6 out of 10, IGN. Too much water. And I see a dryad. You might be wondering, Broro, how did you spot the dryad in this whole landscape where she could easily, very easily, camouflage herself with the landscape? No. She called to me, you see. All of you, she called. So, what is this place, where destiny is made?
This is the shore. Beyond lies murky waters, and beyond that, fields. By boat, you can get to the island.
You do know a lot.
I know everything.
I just asked one
Ask me.
thing, Geralt. Wait until you say that.
What's happened here recently?
Alina, the village chief's daughter, will soon marry. For gold, Mother says.
Right.
Mother also says Alina's sister, Selena, yearns for Julian. He's Alina's fiancé who lives at the inn. What does yearn mean?
She really likes Julian.
Oh, then Julian yearns for Alina, Selena yearns for Julian, and Alina likes Julian's gold but yearns for Adam. Adults are stupid.
I'm trying so hard to preserve my neurons.
I know everything. Ask me.
Truly a petulant child. And you can tell this girl invested all her points at birth into becoming a petulant woman. And is doing great at it. I saw a city.
I saw a city.
The submerged city
One I wish
of
to
an
run
ancient
off
race
to.
full of treasure and
Which
monsters.
is?
Now fish people live there. I fear them,
Fish
but the
people.
one sitting by the statue of the lady seems jolly.
I'm losing track.
And I'm losing neurons, Geralt. That makes the two of us.
Catches them. And on the island you can meet the lady. More beautiful than Alina. She yearns too.
I'm completely lost.
Stupid adults. How can you take care of us when you don't understand and you're always yearning?
Oh my boy, Geralt. Gets me completely. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I haven't told you who I am.
Do you know who I am?
You have white hair, like every grandpa. You're ugly, but I like you.
That's lucky.
I know everything. Ask me.
Did you think yourself special, Witcher? You have white hair, like every grandpa, and you're ugly, like mostly everyone. You still feel you're special? She killed me. In this chapter, like, it's beautiful. I almost don't miss too much chapter 3 anymore.
Is the shore safe?
Yes. Sometimes those evil fish people creep out of the water and drive off the funny fishermen. I hide under the fisherman's hut.
Clever.
Of course.
Take care.
Thank you, resolute gal. Whew. Wow, I just started chapter 4 and I'm exhausted because of her. And I don't remember this music. And I see... Okay, no, it's just a priest, a Vodyanoi priest, which I suppose it's one of those fish people. And I didn't remember this music here. I remembered another one. I mean, it's been 20 years, I probably don't even remember correctly how things were placed, let alone the music. Is that how you're gonna converse with me? Is he trying to seduce me?
Pleased to meet you. I don't speak your language.
Your language I speak very well.
Evidently.
Wow.
Let's talk.
He's putting as much effort as you all are with Italian in chat. Appreciate it.
So I'm to pay tribute to the Lady of the Lake?
Exact.
Okay, we got a simp for the Lady of the Lake, basically. Alright.
Alright.
Talk.
Got any work for someone skilled with a sword?
Got any work for someone skilled with a sword?
Bull. Humans great enemies to Vodyanoi. Hire Witcher Big for Vodyanoi.
Witcher Big.
Witcher Big at Crypt.
Witcher Big.
We love we humans.
Witcher Big.
Yet humans
I like that name.
our waters.
Did I hear you right? Another Witcher?
Gralol. Exact.
Growlol. Is this guy lolling at me? Growlol. My goodness. There is so much value in replaying the old gems.
Talk.
Everything all right?
Great sadness. No peace in house.
You've learned a new emotion. Sadness.
What's Witcher?
Witcher
in
Big.
your language?
Witch Malol Bull.
Can you give me satisfaction for once?
Malol Bull. Bull must be. No, Bull means idiot.
All right, then I'm Witch Malol Bool.
Yes, so you be.
He's taking the piss on me so much. Bull probably means biggest idiot on earth. And he's taking the piss on me. And you know what makes me even angrier? Is that we tend to do that too with foreigners, just for fun, but I can see where this guy is going. I've been through this too many times to not realize his game. And it's funny at the end of the day, so I'll allow it. I'll allow it. I'm not gonna read all of that. I'm so glad I'm so illiterate, I don't even know how to read. I will leave this to you. This is gonna be my next... This is gonna be my next Be Right Back screen, so you can have something to read while I'm away. Although I was considering maybe stitching together more of my old videos, or my old clips, for whenever there is an ad incoming. We'll see though, we'll see. Anyway, hope you took your screenshots, because this is very valuable information. And we met Vodianoi. Oh, we could actually move to the water. You don't love women? What is with this slander? I don't love women. I love redheads. I love brunettes. I love blondes. How about that? I got preference. Remember, to prefer is to love. And I also like green. But not greens. Green women. Specify. If she tastes like green, I'm calling it off. I don't like dryads. Imagine she tastes like broccoli. You would have ruined the dryads for me. Irremediably. And she's called Naiad. That's a pretty name.
Welcome, warrior.
Greetings.
If not for my woes, I'd rejoice in a swim with you.
What concerns you?
Not bad.
Let's talk.
You mentioned woes.
You mentioned woes.
Terrible indeed. I lost my turquoise necklace as I swam in moonlight, a gift from the Lady of the Lake.
Where did you swim?
I usually bathe in the lake, yet that night I dared the river near the village. Sadly, the drowners abide there, led by Zephyr.
I will take care of the drowners. They are my buddies. Who's Zephyr?
Who's Zephyr?
The god of the
Once
wind.
one of Vizima's most famous thieves. He moved as quietly as
Okay, that's wind.
and quite handsome.
Not as much as me.
He once escaped through the sewers, but his loot proved too heavy. He joined the drowned dead. But old habits rarely die as easily.
That's fancy
He still
story.
steals?
Of course. Doubtless he stole my necklace. The drowners ever protect him.
I'll search for this
I'll search
necklace.
for your necklace.
How wonderful! I have no gold with which to
We can
pay,
settle it another
but
way.
perhaps some trinkets could prove useful.
It's a deal then.
I should await
Yeah,
you at the end of
trinkets.
the beach,
Yeah.
in an enchanting lagoon.
Maybe a scabbard for my sword. How about that? How about that trinket?
How do I find Zephyr?
If you slay enough drowners, he'll appear to discover the problem. Remember, drowners only venture out at night.
Where do I find the drowners protecting Zephyr?
They gather at night here on the shore. If you borrow a boat, you may reach the island where you'll find
Okay, so we
others.
gotta show
Some
our
wander near the
boating
village.
skills. I was pretty good going with a boat many years ago. You might not know, but I used to have one.
Who are you?
A naiad.
Who are you? Imagine going through an entire conversation with someone for many minutes, to the point where you're already asking each other favors, and then at the end you're like, okay, but who are you? Please do it. Next person you meet in real life, you start socializing with, interrupt them at 5 minutes from having met them and be like, but who are you? With this kind of tone, as if you just met.
Farewell.
Okay, I must kill the drowners at the lakeside, on Blackturn Island, where Silent Hill happens. Okay, this is a... I love this place already. You know, this very much feels like any point in many games where you have been going through some convoluted part of the story, area and whatnot, and then the game decides to reset itself and give you this vast, open landscape in front of you where you can breathe, feel the grandiosity, but at the same time the scale and the freedom of it, and feeling like, I just had a reset. Like a PC when you reset the button and it cleans itself of all the malware you inadvertently downloaded while you were surfing the net. Or like after a good sleep, without any of that coffee or chamomile, even worse, ruining it. And monkey. Oh my god, it's been since chapter 1 that we've seen a monkey. How you been, little buddy? It's the same one from the chapter 1, is it? So happy to see me. Oh, love this little critter. Careful, that's my illegal sword, you don't want to touch it. It's only for Triss. And Dryads. Disclaimer, had to be done. Had to be done. So. Oh, the music is so good, I didn't remember it. Oh gosh. 2007 games, and yet, even though the graphic might not be top-notch, it's immersive. You can feel the artistry of it. Boat. I feel like we don't want to go on the boat just yet. We want to explore just a little bit more around. Just a bit more. Froggies. Housey. Let's go interact with more locals, because I feel like a little child that knows everything and a dryad, it's not quite enough. I need my share of social interactions. And I'm not gonna have them with frogs. Unless these are all the inhabitants that have been turned by a witch. Dwarf. Fisher King. I love it. We are meeting all the strangest people possible. We met with a child that knows everything and takes the piss on me for being old. A dryad. And now the Fisher King. That looks like the cannibal in the swamps.
You're the Fisher King, right? Well, I have a professional interest in the area. You see, I'm a witcher. Any monsters in the lake? Amphisbaenas? Dragonflies? Water creepers? No. I see. The lake's safe. While we're talking. Could I use your boat? Take care.
I gotta ask him if I can sleep because I gotta get rid of my toxicity. The Fisher King. Truly well spoken. Actually, you know what? I don't want to sleep. Actually, yeah, I want to see the sunrise. Just a little bit. I think it's gonna be spectacular. Thank you, Fisher King, for giving me your blessing. Is there anything else here? Fish. How can you have grapes and local pepper vodka and not fish? Cow's milk? Where are the cows? Or the goats? Imagine being the Fisher King and you don't show any fish inside your chest or whatever. Okay, there is a gathered fish. Saved. Clutch. Let's get out. Did I even need to ask for permission to use the boat? Something tells me I didn't really need it. Anyway, let's check on the Dryad fishing spot. I'm gonna recover this necklace. I wanna end this stream on a high note before we call it. There, they're having a party. How about we join in? They love them witch ball, as the customs call witchers. Let's get ready and let's start the party. Ooh, this one was green. It kind of feels like Abe Odyssey, where you got all kind of Mudokons. You got blue ones, green skin ones, even grey ones. Drowners kind of give me that same impression. They're just as funny looking, and they got all these different colors, depending on how they drowned, I suppose. Because see, you got reddish, greenish, even bluish, and some people over there are fighting. It's not my fight, I guess. Remains. Is that an elf? Fighting with a drowner? Not my fight. Okay, well, unless maybe I need to kill the drowner as well. In which case the elf is not helping.
I detest you, Dwan.
Okay, on the Blackthorn, okay, I need to defeat them everywhere, basically. Did it update it? Okay, now on the boat. You know what, let's do this. It's fine, we can do this little side quest. Just to get used to the new chapter. To the scenery. And I see no moon. Where is the moon? Where is the moon? There it is. Except when we look at the moon, it disappears. It's getting shy. You see that above my head? When we directly look at it, it acts like a ghost from Super Mario. Don't ask me why. It's kind of like whenever it's late at night and you wake up for whatever reason, and the moment you stare at a lamp in the middle of the night and then you look at something in front of you, it will be like darkened. But if you look sideways, you'll see it perfectly. And I kind of got the same feeling here. The kind of the same effect. Whatever. I don't even know if I made myself clear enough. Look at us. So we don't need no fairy, man. Beautiful. Although too many clouds. Is this Germany? Is this UK? What is this? I mean, don't get me wrong, I love clouds. I feel like they add so much personality to a sky, but only when it's a sky, when it's not a veil of grayness, of sadness, like those Northern Europe countries. More like darkened clouds that reflect the light, that have some sort of luminescent quality to it. You know, like when you put a light on your finger. Let me show you to you. Let me show it to you. You see my finger here? This is a glow. This glow, it's pretty much luminescent. It's reflecting on my finger. Same thing can happen on clouds. And when it happens because of God rays, or even any sort of shenanigans going on with the weather, it's beautiful, it's incredible. The sunset splashing that pink and red on the clouds. It's the end of the world, although it can mostly happen where the sun really is visible. Meaning in the magical land of Italy, not Poland for once. It's a Morrowind. And look at them. They were waiting for me. I wasn't invited to the party, so they brought the party to me. I'm so very flattered. You didn't have to. Thank you. Thank you, much obliged. Don't wake up. It's extremely rude. I must still tend to the drowners on the riverbank. Wait. Oh, so I didn't do it at all? I didn't do enough cleanliness. Okay. Back to the riverbank. I'm gonna skip the cutscene though. I'm not gonna make you work that hard, Geralt. Don't worry. So I gotta kill a few more. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, here. Good. Freaking Bioware junk. Because this engine was used for Neverwinter. That back then was from Bioware. The good old BioWare. The one that worked on Dragon Age Origins. I miss them. I miss it so much. Passage to Murky Waters. How long is this quest? I mean, it's good. It's giving me a nice show of the new chapter. Holy shoes! Okay, it's just one. We can actually cheese it. Easily. How about you? Too easy. Absolutely too easy. You don't like that? As students don't like the cheese? That's too bad. Because I love cheese. I'm gonna show you how I eat more cheese. Have at it. Have at it. All the cheese brought by yours truly. And there is another fireplace, which I'm not gonna indulge into. Actually, I might. Actually, no, because that means we might advance the day, and I wanna keep it nighttime. Because I don't know about you, but I love nighttime. Especially this moon that is feeling shy. That shows up whenever I'm not looking at it. Such quirkiness. It's the best. And I'm gonna give myself some placebo effect by unsheathing my sword and getting the impression that I'm going 1% faster. And we're going to Murky Waters. Where the hell am I going? Help me. I don't know, I don't have a map. Of all the people I didn't want to see.
Dandelion.
How did you get here?
By teleport.
Triss teleported me too. It was amazing. I always wanted to see what it's like.
She did that for you? Must be having an off day.
So why did Triss teleport you here?
Let's say she saved me from the kiss of death.
Interesting.
Why did she
Perhaps I'll
teleport
use it
you
in my new
here?
ballad. In any case, what a truly delightful place. Triss said we should stay here until Princess Ada stops dreaming of slitting your throat.
I have to agree. So, tell me about this place.
Okay, we got an introduction at
prose,
least.
if you don't mind.
It's a charming area, thoroughly magical in its mood. The peasants seem altogether happy, while the peasant women are,
Dandelion. Something specific.
Well, there's gonna
Never
be a
changed
wedding.
Dandelion.
Alina, the village mayor's daughter, will marry Julian, a wealthy merchant from Kovir. Then there are the Vodianoi. Oh, Alina's
fish
taking
people.
care of Alvin.
Our Alvin?
Well, yes, unless he has a twin.
Dandelion.
Yes. Oh, I just remembered. Triss said you should watch him since others are after him. Or something like that.
Anything else?
Everybody
I don't
wants
think
Alvin.
so.
What's so special with this
Now
kid?
to
He has the
tavern to
power,
meet
I know.
some charming lass who'll get my spirits up.
Of course. Of course, Dandelion. Of course. I'm gonna run with you like we are a freakishly newlywed couple running amok the fields, except it's not true. Go find your bish. I got matters to attend. Matters that will grant me access to a scabbard offered by a dryad, where I can put my sword in and call it a day. How about that? I wonder if Dandelion ever did it with a dryad. I don't think so, because so far what I read up until the Time of Contempt, one of the Witcher books, he is very scared of dryad. Like, he respects them, but he's scared of them. So I don't think he ever mingled with a dryad at any point. What the frick is that? Are those werewolf females? Werewolf babushkas? I so don't wanna find out. Excuse me, pigeons. Can you go and spy for me? Never mind. Unknown herb I cannot gather. It's a beautiful flower, but I cannot gather it. That is pretty. Devourer. This is quite... Can I sneak? I don't think I can sneak. Geralt's butt cheeks are too damn thick. It's gonna alert everyone. Okay, there are more drowners. I feel like, okay, we may be able to avoid them for now, for today. And instead deal with the drowners. I must lay... Oi! Okay, there is Zephyr. Hi, Zephyr. Goodbye, Zephyr. Actually, I cannot one-shot you. What is this? Why are you cheating? Here. Just checking in case the Devourers are coming after me. I'm not ready for that. Nor my body. I was really hoping Zephyr would be a bigger sort of drowner though. Because you fight a bigger variant in chapter 1. There it is, turquoise necklace. That for those illiterate, turquoise it's a very special kind of light blue. Mixed with a bit of green. Simply, it's like the water here. It fits with the theme of the Dryad and the whole theme around bathing in the moonlight. Because it's just the kind of color that water takes under specific circumstances. And I'm gonna avoid that werewolf babushka. Successfully. We'll deal with her another time. Right now, there is only so much I can stomach for a day. Thank you very much. I keep checking the map when I can simply follow the minimap. What's wrong with me? This music, though, I remember. This is the music I remembered, and I wanted to hear. No, I don't want to go to the village. This is the last chapter I actually have memories of. Fragmented they might be, mostly. Because everything else, everything that happens after, I have no recollection whatsoever. And it's all for the better. Honestly, I envy all those that don't have an amazing memory when it comes to remembering games they've played and all that, because that means they can replay them all over again. And although it might not be 100% the same as playing blind or for the first time, you still get surprised. There is room for getting surprised, and it's very valuable. Extremely so. That's why I'm replaying all these games that I have not played in 20 years plus. Because I have a bad memory? Nah. My memory is perfect for the things I care about. You mean that you don't care about these games? Absolutely I do. That's why I can selectively forget. Now, wouldn't that be a cool superpower? Selectively forget. Maybe. Or maybe it's good that it's not a superpower, because some things are meant to be left in our head. Though unsettling, though painfully, though interesting they might be. They make us what we are. Without our memories, would we still be the same? Would experience amount to anything? That and more pointless questions you can only get to hear in this stream, in Brodante's stream, absolutely. But the Resolute Girl is gonna shed light on all of them, because she knows everything. Right?
I know everything.
Thank you,
Ask me.
despite the delay. She had to perform the long-ass animation, during which I couldn't interact with her at all, when I needed her to say the line. Okay. And there she is. Are you ready? Are you ready to receive this scabbard? Hello, monkey.
Let's talk.
And not just talk.
Your necklace.
Splendid. Now your reward. I'll grant you a book on the Vodianoi. The
No,
Earth
monkey.
Moon, or I'll treat
You don't
your
get to
wounds
join.
whenever you need.
I grant you a book on the Vodianoi, the Earth Rune, or I'll treat your wounds. I'd like to be your lifelong patient. How about that?
I'd like to be your lifelong patient.
I knew you would choose so. Always, when you come to me, I shall tend to your wounds.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Take
Best.
this token as a memento. The amulet will protect you from drowners.
Even without the amulet, it would have been perfect. No card, excuse me. Understand. And now the monkey wants a turn to... Whatever. We won't get to show any of that because this is a family-friendly stream. And also, give me just a second here. Just a moment. I want to make sure the stream is still up and running because apparently something wasn't going too well. No, it's actually good. It's actually so very good. It's just my network being a bit funny. Or maybe reconnected. I'm not too sure. Anyway, we're pretty much about to wrap it all up. So I will say thank you all so very much for joining me today. It's been a blast. I'm so heartbroken that we got to say goodbye to Triss. But nevertheless, we started a new chapter. We progressed through the game. Can you believe it? Incredible. And there will be more. More to come next week. I do stream every Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday from 6 p.m. Central Europe time or Amsterdam time, pick whichever you prefer. We'll be going with more Witcher. We'll be going through the chapter, which I don't remember absolutely anything about. So join me for the ride, for more shenanigans, for more adventures together. Enjoy the rest of the week, the weekend, enjoy some good meals. See you there, Caddy. Thank you still for the raid, dear. And I will see you all very soon. Take care and remember, be beauties. See ya.